YouTube. YouTube. What's good, YouTube? YouTube was good.
Clock's ticking, my friend. We're running out of time.
Give me a hand.
YouTube.
So sorry.
Why didn't you save me?
I tried.
first Pikachu.
He's still here. Oh. We need to find him, Teddy. We need to find him and you'll kill him, Ted.
I'm not sure if he's hallucinating or dreaming.
Okay, boss. This goddamn migraine. Backup generators fail. Whole place is going crazy. What do you want to do?
Oh, it's a goddamn cigarette. It's the cigarette that is messing him up. The cigarette has to have something.
I think the whole electrical system is fried. I'd say it's a good possibility, yeah.
The electronic security, fences, gates, and doors.
Nice day for a stroll, don't you think? Towards sea, for example. Maybe we'll run into Andrew later.
The guy I told you about, George Noyce, he told me this is where they keep the worst ones. Guys even the other inmates are scared of.
Did Noyce give you anything on the layout?
Not really. All he remembered was people screaming day and night, no windows. I ain't bars.
Jesus Christ. First time out of see, huh? Yeah. We heard stories.
Trust me, son. I haven't heard shit. We got most of the Bugsies locked out now. Some of them are still loose. If you see one, don't try to restrain them yourselves. These fuckers will kill you. Clear? All right, get your asses moving then. Come on.
YouTube. What's up, Moogie, my friend? My brother, welcome in. I tried to stream a little earlier so I can spend more time with you at the stream. Jason, what to do, Jason? Back in my day, Pokemon didn't have genders. What are you trying to say? All Pokemon have genders, dude. Clearly says in there that that's a female Caterpie. Moogie, you're not a... Why are you not a... moderator? I'm gonna make you managing moderator. Moogie, you are the one in charge now. I don't know why this... I'm not sure why it showed there that you were not a moderator.
Listen to me. Listen, I don't want to leave here, all right? I mean, why would anybody want to? We hear things here about the outside
Getting started
world,
early, Pop. Oh!
about H-bomb tests. You know how a hydrogen bomb works. With hydrogen. Oh, that's funny.
There is no such a thing as an exception. Pokemon has always had gender characters such as male and female. No gay shit or none of that. It's just male and female. Mr. Mime actually got his name wrong because even the females are called Mr. Mime. Kangaskhan can only be female. Tauros can only be male. Those are the exceptions of like they only have one gender. Magnemite doesn't have a gender. Starmie doesn't have a gender. Metagross doesn't have a gender. Really? You thought Mr. Mime and Jinx was the same Pokemon? That's a hot take, bro. I can low-key see it. Humanoids, Pokemon, they are from the... I can see it. I can see it. I can see it, Jason. But Pokemon have always had gender for the Pokemon. Bro, what are you talking about? I can show you right now, bro. I can show you right now that that's not true. Bruh. Let's do this, Jason, right? If I can prove it to you, you're subbing to the channel, bro. Deal? Look, I have the OG cartridge just in case. Okay? Is that a deal? This guy think, bro, Jason, you have not played more Pokemon than me, bro. Bro, you can say all you want. You don't know more Pokemon than me, bro. I got Jello, bro. It's the same game. That's how I know you don't know, bro. Bro, you don't know what you're talking about. That's the truth. Bro, you can say all you want. You can cut all you want. Don't matter. I have so many Pokédex filled, bro.
Implodes. An explosion.
That's it. I'm gonna look it up. Generation 1 Pokemon, such in Pokemon Red, Blue, and Yellow, did not have the standard gender mechanics. On the exception were the Nidorans and the Nidoran lines, Tauros, Magnemite, Starmie, and other lines that didn't have a specific gender. And it kind of, okay, I see what you're saying, because you don't breed in that game. But they have genders in the game. Then in Gen 2 or former gender system, along with breeding mechanics, was officially introduced into the game. That is so weird, bro. So it's telling me that there is genders, and that there is no gender, which is crazy. I honestly can't, bro. I have them too. I don't know what you're trying to tell me, bro. What the game is telling you essentially is that there is no gender for you to breed, because you can only put one Pokemon in the daycare, so there is no breeding system. For that matter, there is none. Bro, you're not exactly right. There are genders, bro. Pokemon Go is such a good game. Funny enough, they did it in the same cartridge like 2 years later. It's alright, Moogie. You don't need to know. take a walk. Nope. We still got, I believe, 7 more games, Moogie. 8 games. And we got 8 more games. Oh, 8 more games. I know all of that. I can also prove you that. I have a shiny Gen. I have a Gen 1 shiny Ditto. For those of you that think that there's no shiny in Gen 1s, I can prove that too. And the shinies in Gen 1s are defined by IVs. Yeah, in Gen 1 and 2, you could EV train all of your stats. Boogie. Boogie. Are we gonna get a shiny today, boys? I understand you. This guy Xavier, what's up, Xavier? Feel the goat. have never seen a girl that likes Pokemon. I'll probably marry her. I beat Gen 2. I gave up trying to catch them all. I figured there was no way they let you keep trading Pokemon from the original N64 and the Game Boy into the new console, so I just gave up. Oh, I see, I see.
You gotta do it.
I have all those consoles, dude. I have my N64, my GameCube, my Game Boy, my Game Boy Advance, my Game Boy SP. So, Jason, the last game that you played was what? Pokemon Soul, Silver, Gold, Silver, and Crystal. You got okay, two Pikachus. Well, Moogie, you can. If you're only playing one game, you cannot complete the Pokédex unless you do glitches. But you need the other copy in order for you to. You need the other copy of the game in order for you to complete it, the first game, because you get the version exclusives from both games. The odds are not in your favor. Silver, I played.
We got problems. Fierce and Nicole, they're in the building.
For what? For the shiny hunt? I'm aware, brother. But I don't give up. Silver, I played. That was the last we played. Nice, nice. Let me see what's my Pokédex in that game.
After we got that guy in the room there, I took a little detour. Records. You ever find ladies?
No, no.
I got the next best thing, his intake form. The only thing in his file, there's no session notes, no incident reports, no photographs, just this.
Get it later.
Go ahead, boss.
Look it over later.
Ashbrook's that way. Not going to Ashbrook.
Going to that lighthouse. Find out what the fuck is happening on this island.
And my Silver had 217 Pokemons. Missing the Totodile line. As long as some Pokemons that I had to trade. The Pokédex is 150. 250, I'm sorry.
We're too far south, we're gonna have to double back. There's no way we can cross those rocks.
It could be way behind those trees. Maybe a path that goes around the rocks and leads over to the lighthouse.
Come on. What are we doing? We got the intake form. It's proof there's a 67th patient, which they said repeatedly doesn't exist.
I'm getting to that lighthouse. You wanna start?
What the hell can I say to you to stop you? Why would you want to, Chuck? Why?
Red, blue, and yellow.
Climbing down there when it's dark is a thin step short of suicide, that's why.
Maybe you better sit this one out.
You brought me into this, boss. And now we're trapped here on this rock, on this island, with no one to rely on but each other. And now you're acting like
What? Like what? How am I acting?
what the hell happened back there in those cells, man?
Really? Interesting. Yeah, you need to trade. Unfortunately, it's the only way. My body found how to clone Pokemon using the trading cable trick. I never heard of that one. I had a trading cable too. I'm gonna look into it. How do you get the Mew? Jason, how do you get the Mew? You gotta take. Oh my god, I love Sapolito doing that, bro.
Knew it wouldn't take long, but I couldn't get to it. The tires are. Chuck! Chuck!
Jason the goat. Bad, bad. Oh wow. So Jason, I'm assuming you were like, when Pokemon came out, you were like a teenager, more or less. Jesus, what a cool guy. Preteen. Good times, bro. Good times. It's a movie called Shuttle Island. It's I don't know. I don't know if he's tripping. I don't know if he's hallucinating. I don't know if he's crazy. To be honest, I don't know what's going on. But they show him as a detective, and he is just going to this island to investigate a patient that, according to them, according to the system, it disappeared. But they still show proof that there's a patient in there, right? They're looking for the patient, but according to the psychiatrist place, they don't have a patient. While he got in there, um, he was how to explain this? He was drinking this pill for a migraine, and he was smoking these weird cigarettes. Um, so I don't know if he lost his mind when he got there. He already lost his mind before he got there, or he's just tweaking, bro. I really don't know. But it's an interesting movie though. I was watching it last night. I got too sleepy, and I want to finish it today.
Who are you?
I'm a cop.
Roberto.
You're the marshal.
Oh my God, Roberto and Freddy showed up at the same time. What's up, guys? Good morning. Good morning. How you guys doing? I am doing great, my friend. Thank you for asking. How are you, Roberto? Stay here, bro. Jason is dropping some knowledge. W Jason, W Jason. Chad. Hey, that's a lot of Pikachus today, guys. What do y'all think? I watched the new Bleach movie. It was low-key fire. That's good, Roberto. But my Ivysaur can still beat your fire horse, bro. Going eating. Okay, Roberto. Freddy. Jesus. You got this, Roberto. Enjoy that meal. Jason, who is your favorite Pokemon actually? Everyone stopped playing the Pokemon card game in the middle of school and play the card game. Yu-Gi-Oh, bro. Bro, we all know that Yu-Gi-Oh is that game, bro. Yu-Gi-Oh is... Come on, bro. Yu-Gi-Oh was like the better card game. Pokemon was like to make more money with the cards. I understand, bro. I understand. Yu-Gi-Oh was pretty good. No, I know you didn't play Yu-Gi-Oh. But Yu-Gi-Oh was a pretty good card game back in the day. I think it was more popular than Pokemon. What's up, chat? How we doing? Magic the Gathering is the shit too. Magic the Gathering is expensive.
That's what they're doing here. They're creating ghosts to go out in the world and do things, saying that never die.
In 4 moves, my Rapid Dash, Fire Blast, Flamethrower, Flame Wheel, and Inferno. The Ivysaur is cooked. Bro, my Ivysaur, bro, it's for your Rapid Dash, my Ivysaur is a water type, bro. Yo, let's go, Pikachu. It's Aomugi. It's a water type. Alright. It's like that Onyx from the anime, the Crystal Onyx, who is weak to fire types instead of water types. That's my Ivysaur, bro. Just because it's shiny, bro. I knew the cigarettes had something to do with it. I like water type Pokemon in the day because everyone else used fire. Then went to Psychic because in the first generation they were OP indeed. Psychic Pokemon. I like Exam, bro. Unrecognizable. Crazy. They didn't have an actual weakness like the game said. Right, because bug types didn't really have a move. The only Pokemon with a bug type move was Beedrill. Twin Needle. And he was too slow. So you're right, they didn't really have a weakness. And there was no dark types. They were low-key unbeatable, bro. Did you play Pokemon Stadium, Jason? He's scoring Luffy. I haven't seen One Piece since the end of Egghead. Damn, so wow. You used the So you use all of this? Hold up. You had one of this when you were a kid? Stronger than Joy Boy. You think he's already stronger than Joy Boy? That's crazy. I like Stadium because it was a pretty hard game, bro. Yeah, bro. Oda, bro, is always taking his bullshit ass time. You had two of them. Damn, bro. You had a beautiful childhood. The N64 expansion pack. By the way, for those of you guys that don't know, no, I'm sorry. This is the transfer pack. This is what the N64 transfer pack looked like. You put this in the back of your controller, and that big ass space that it has there, and then you put the ink, like the baby ring over there. It's pretty cool, pretty cool. Pretty cool stuff, man. Right, because they were rental Pokemons and they were not EV trained. But I like that. It makes the game harder, which it makes it, in my opinion, makes it better.
Non-violent as you are, you're as violent as they come. I know this because I'm as violent as they come. The constraints of society were lifted, and I was all that stood between you and a meal. You would crack my skull with a rock and eat my meat parts. Crowley thinks you're harmless, that you can be controlled, but I know different.
You don't know me.
Oh, but I do. Oh, I know you. We've known each other for centuries.
What does that mean? Does that mean that he's been there for a very long time?
If I was to sink my teeth in your eye right now,
I will play the Game Boy game on my TV through. Yeah, it's pretty epic, dude. And you can speed it up. You can actually speed it up in the 64 if you play it on the 64. Yo, guys, you guys heard that Tobey Maguire is dating Ice Spice? Crazy.
How I forgot your evening, now that Rachel's been found. Apparently there was an unidentified man in Ward C yesterday. The highly dangerous patient quite handily. It seems he had a long conversation with a paranoid schizophrenic, George Noyce. This Noyce said his name was Lisa. Delusional. Oh, extremely. It can be quite upsetting. Matter of fact, 2 weeks ago, a patient got so wound up by one of Noyce's stories that he was not. What makes it quick? So you're taking a ferry? Yes, absolutely I am.
I think Miss Signal is a thing. I think where's actually that's where it was from. It can still happen. You can do it at Vermilion City, like fishing. I've seen people getting lottery cards from Miss Signals, actually, believe it or not. It's still a thing. Why did the movie froze, bro? Everything is perfect. What's wrong with you, cuz? The thing is doing now will like with authentic hardware, you're taking a risk of you're taking the risk of corrupting your hardware. You see, we all saw that he had a partner. Now he doesn't have a partner.
I built something valuable here, and valuable things have a way of being misunderstood in their own time. Everyone wants a quick fix. They always have. I'm trying to do something that people, yourself included, don't understand, and I'm not going to give up. I'll fight. I can see that. So tell me again about the park.
Man, you gotta hear you, Moogie.
What's this, Doctor? Huh? What's this?
It's just a sedative. Precaution.
Precaution.
What's it going to do? Kill me? Deserving.
Bro, that guy is being all in every movie. Every movie that I see him is already all. He's been around for a long time.
And of course, remember, did you know that the word trauma comes from the Greek? And what is the German word?
Okay, okay. We'll do Moogie. I'll do it off stream. Off screen. Oh shoot. Now? I'll do it after the movie. I know, but man, after I put more than 50 hours in a game, I don't like to start it over. Especially if you take time to even train your Pokemons.
What are you doing, baby?
Yeah, he's definitely tripping.
You gotta get to the ferry.
If the world thinks that Chuck is dead, then he's perfect for their experiments.
There's only one place they take him.
You go there and you'll die.
My partner. If they are hurting him, if they're holding him against his will, I've got to bring him out. Can't lose anyone else.
Don't go, Teddy, please. Please don't do this. Don't go.
Sorry, honey. I love this thing because you gave it to me.
Boyaka 619. That's the name of the song?
Don't move! Stay where you are! Wait, you're gonna kill me. Come on,
Oh, dude. I was a little lost there. Samba Luffy.
why are you all wet, baby? The rifle's empty, by the way.
Pacer, my boy. Welcome in, welcome in.
Have a seat. Dry off.
How are you, my friend?
How badly did you hurt the dog? Yeah, Cecil. Have Dr. Sheehan take a look at that before you send him on.
Afternoon, my friend, my brethren. How you doing?
You blew up my car. I really love that car.
And duplicate items. And yeah, that was mostly what it was.
Tremors are getting
Especially the freaking Tauros, because you couldn't catch Tauros, bro. Tauros was stupid.
This place is gonna be the end of me.
Dude, I remember catching Tauros in the first one. It took me 47 tries, bro. I was... Nah, fam, that's not even funny.
I found the doctor. Out by the cliffs.
I am doing amazing, brother. I'm doing fantastic. My life is a dream. And I'm living it.
Not on anything, as a matter of fact.
What the fuck is this? Huh? What the fuck is this? Draw? For what? I haven't had a goddamn drink since I've been on this island.
I'm not a fan of pharmacology. I have to say. Chlorpromazine. The same thing we did for the past 24 months.
Must be for the past 2 years. You had some slipping drugs in Boston. Is that almost true?
Yeah. We've been here for 2 years. A patient of this institution.
I see.
I couldn't catch the flying bug. That was my 150th Pokemon. Freaking Scyther? Crazy.
A copy of the intake form. You broke into Ward C4, proof of the 67th patient. If you'd gotten into the mainland, you would blow the lid off this place. Somehow you couldn't find time to look at it. You're reading wrong.
He is insane.
Had enough of this bullshit. Where's my partner, huh? Where's Chuck? Where is he? Let's try this another way. Your wife's maiden name was Chanel. Am I correct? Don't you talk about it. I'm afraid I have to. And is anything these four names have in common? It's your rule 4. Andrew, what do you see?
You've done anything to my partner, Doctor. That is a violation of...
Focus, Andrew. What do you see? The names have the same letters. Edward Daniels has exactly the same 13 letters as Andrew Lacey. The same as Rachel Solando, Dolores Chanel. The names are anagrams for each other.
tactics. They're not going to work on.
Came here for the truth. Here it is. Your name is Andrew Lacey. 67th patient.
This guy. LL Cool J. Oh, you can't make this shit up. Ladies love Cool J.
Still a U.S. Marshal, only here in Asheville because of the case. And you've uncovered a conspiracy so that anything...
I did not know that, but that's crazy.
You can dismiss his lies, Andrew.
My name is Edward Daniels.
I've been hearing this fantasy for 2 years now. I know every detail.
I was the first to catch them all in the neighborhood. Then my body found out about cloning them. He was the first one to catch 151. Damn. There is always a bigger fish, bro.
No, I'm fucking on to you, Doc.
You had Noise Speed.
Of course I did.
Give me one reason why I would even touch him. He's saying this is about me and Luis.
When you asked him what happened to his face, he said, yeah, I'm President Kennedy. You do this.
He meant it. My
Almost killed him.
What's up, Charizard? How you doing?
War from the border.
You're ready now, bro.
Determined something beyond his big
Shiny Pikachu almost here.
Yes, we can bring you back to sanity now. Right now. Permanent measures will be taken to ensure you can't do that again.
How you doing, my friend?
And the bottom line is that
I don't play along. What about my partner? Maybe tell the U.S. Marshal's office that he's a defense mechanism.
No, it has not been a whole month. It's been 4 months. Might take me a year. I'm okay with that. This is what I want. I'm a man that knows what he wants. I have not played Final Fantasy VII.
I swore before the board of overseers that I could construct the most radical, cutting-edge road way ever attempted at my house. Bring you back, let you take this out. Get you to see how true, how possible it is. You have been on the place for 2 days. Brother Nazi experiments. Satanic alone.
Hey there, Benny. How are you? Welcome in.
We failed you. And everything that we tried to do here will be discredited. We're on the front lines of a war here, old boy. Comes down to you.
Don't move, fella! No, no. My name is Edward Daniels.
Oh, by the way, I see, and that's your
I'll do the
firearm,
same.
Marshal, you're sure?
My initials are on the side. There's a dent in the barrel from when Philip Stack shot at me. You're not gonna fuck with my mind on this one, Doctor.
Then blast away, because that's the only way you're ever getting off this side.
It's a toy, Andrew. We're telling you the truth. Dolores was insane, manic depressive, suicidal. You drank, stayed away, ignored what everyone told you. You moved to that lake house after she purposely set your city apartment on fire. Andrew, shut up! All you've done is lie! Your children, Andrew, your children!
Sorry. Your wife drowned in the cabin by the lake. You saved her. Rachel, I got the United Shield.
You saw, bro. Emerald just caused that. You definitely made a huge mistake. It happens to the best of us. You probably didn't know that liver games were gonna be so expensive. Light them up, Moogie. Cheers, my brother in arms. Let's do 30 real quick.
I'm back. We got him just outside Oklahoma. Must have stopped 10 places in between here and Tulsa. I could sleep for a week. Morris? Dolores? Dolores?
Pacer. Good stuff, man. If you're rich, buy them back then. Fuck it. Mugi, how many Pikachus have we seen today?
Come on, come on.
12. Thank you so much, Mugi.
Please, God. No!
What you planning on getting? Or shiny hunt? Nice, nice. Sounds good, bro. Go for it. Whenever you get a shiny, make sure you put the teams in. Make sure you put the pictures on Discord. That one is gonna be easier. He just wants some love. What do you mean you can't get Discord? You have a phone, right? Damn, he lost his whole family in one day. Nah, bro, that's excuses. Delete pictures, bro. Delete apps that you no longer use. Don't tell me you use absolutely everything on your phone, because that's not true, bro. If not, bro, if you get a shiny and I don't see it, I won't believe it. That's how I am with everybody now.
Why did you do that?
Bro, Discord is like 2 megabytes, bro. of the cap. Epic. 25k attempts for a Pikachu. Yes, sir. Almost 26. Like, we'll get to 26 today. For sure. How you doing, Epic? Welcome in, welcome in. Although, Epic, look. We got in a couple shinies. You know, like shiny Caterpie, shiny Weedle, shiny Kakuna, shiny Vigil. You know, within those 25k attempts. And we'll probably get a shiny today too, bro. Okay.
Why did you make them up?
Bro, you can grab that picture from Google. It don't matter. That will not be proof to me. Proof to me is seeing the trainer ID with your name. You know, from the what are you hunting it from? Computer, a console. You're right. You can get it, but I won't believe it unless I see it. That's my opinion. Very nice. What is the encounter rate for Pikachu here? 1 in 65,000, believe it or not. I only seen 521 Pikachus with those 25,000 encounters. It's very hard, bro. I'm not gonna lie. Sometimes it look like if I'm someone delusional, which I'll take credit for that. But I like to aim high, bro. High risk, high reward. Plus, I'm trying to get to 10k on YouTube. 10k hours, 10k hours. Only got 1,800 hours on YouTube. Pacer! Call me man, I did speak, bro. You guys will see it happen. If it shine, you guys will see it here. You guys will see the clip. Yo, what up, Freddy? I know. You're not wrong, Epic. Everything you're saying up to now, it's being true. So, like, it's all good. But that's what I chose, you know? Bro, my console, it's literally here. You can say all you want. Because my Switch is here. My Pokemon Ruby is here. So you can hate all you want. But at the end of the day, I win because I have proof. You can grab any shiny right now and nobody will believe you. Because you don't have proof. OG hard work. Bro, make your own channel and ask those questions. That's on you. You already said you were gonna do a shiny hunt and now you're gonna do an Ocelot. People don't know what they want nowadays, bro. Alright, Tico. Freddy. We got this. Shiny Pikachu, 1, 2, 3, go. That's how the movie ends. Pathetic. I don't like that ending. Did he laugh? Yes or no?
MVP would always be Killian, but the most important player is Michael Owens.
When he's in the game, he sees solutions that the other ones don't see.
Right.
That's the split vision.
Olise is one of the best players on the market, actually. Probably the best player in his position.
Salut Kylian, quelle rencontre a changé ta vie?
Lui, je l'adore. Je l'adore parce que j'ai appris à le connaître.
Very, very different in his own personality.
He's a fashionista, isn't he?
He is a bit of a fashionista, but he's also very quiet.
He plays simple, but simple is difficult.
France has produced many special talents. Michael Olise is writing the next chapter. The ball seems to obey him. One touch can change a match. One moment can silence an entire stadium. This is what players, legends, and football analysts had to say about Michael Olise.
The best.
Conversation about France is, hey, who's the most valuable player? Is it Michael Olise, who seems to be playing at a higher level than everybody else in the world? Well, what a problem! What a problem! So for anybody, including those in this table on the far right, that can somehow compare France to anybody else in this competition,
Olise, bobbing and weaving. What?
Bro, Ulisse is just that guy. I see Ulisse play, and Ulisse is just like a whole new gen of. He's like a new player. He's like a different talent. He's not Messi. He's not Ronaldo. He's not Neymar. He's not Dybala. He's not King. He's his own character. But dude, this is crazy. This is crazy, bro. Ulisse is really talented.
To goal, Michael Olise.
Michael Olise, the other day, I asked him, I see you free again.
Moral and ultrasound, and he's as an SOS chain. Moral lowers your Mon's accuracy, and he was. Oh my god. How many tries did it took you? Do you know, Epic?
Chop left, chop right, close.
But Michael Olise, all my days, what do you like about his game?
He plays simple, but simple is difficult.
Yeah.
So, but it looks simple. He does simple stuff. He does the things at the right time. You know, when to pass the player, when to pass the ball, when to dribble, when to shoot, and that makes him, you know, unpredictable.
That's a brilliant run from Michael Olise. It's absolutely magnificent. Oh, what a goal!
Oh my god.
Michael Olise is radiant after the season he's had with Bayern. And with us as well, he's done some very good things. He's full of confidence, and on top of that, he's so decisive.
And what Elise is doing. And I said this the other day, if someone said to you 18 months ago that Elise would be where he is, right, compared to when Saka was 18 months ago, people would think you're crazy.
His development has been astounding, isn't it? Elise playing now as a 10. He starts, obviously, for his club side on the right-hand side, and the connection he has with Mbappe is really important for them going forward, isn't it?
The link between him and Dembele and Kylian Mbappe, I saw that, you know, especially against Senegal, was great. So this kind of improved.
Oh my god.
Much, you know,
So wait, you didn't catch it?
if we go further.
That's
If you had to
crazy.
pick one, who would you pick? At the moment, I would have to say Michael Olise. Over Mbappe? The way he's playing at the moment, I think he's guaranteed a performance. I think Mbappe is an amazing talent. I think he does turn up on the big occasions, but I need to see him turning up more often. He's not had a bad season. I mean, he's been almost being run out of town there, isn't he, at Madrid, and he's had a brilliant season. I mean, he scored goals.
Rekordmeister Michael Olise. Olise, der Ball sitzt, was sonst?
He thinks about the game, the way he goes about the game. Michael is a freak. The way he sees stuff is just not the same way that others can
Oh my god, good stuff, good stuff. Dude.
see stuff. And if things don't happen the way he likes it to happen, sometimes he drifts a bit out of the game because he sees everything so perfectly and so quickly
that if you're not on his wave, sometimes he gets a bit annoyed.
That's one of the best performances I've seen this season when playing at Elite tonight.
Oh wow.
Yeah, by far the best.
As a 10, changed the game against Senegal in the first game at half time. And then after that, he's been just outstanding. He's got more freedom. He's got the game all in front of him. He's not restricted by the touchline, basically, like he is on the right-hand side.
Olise has
Lots of help.
but what I have to agree with Thierry, Olise has a split vision that the other ones don't have.
Right.
They can win the game. Olise can also win the game. But as an ex-football player, I think Alexis Thierry would agree.
It's Elise. Will take it. Wonderful goal to Michael Elise for Bayern.
For you, what are your thoughts on him?
No, I think he's a player that I've been watching the most, I think, this year. I really enjoy the way he plays and how smart he is.
Ulisse is playing today, bro.
Believe in him. His coaches trust him, and every time he steps onto the pitch, he makes the difference. Michael Olise has become one of France's most influential players, proving he belongs on football's biggest stage.
That's what I'm gonna. That's how my hair is gonna end up being, chat. Like Ulisses, no cap.
Avec vous, mais avec nous sur le terrain, c'est quelqu'un d'incroyable et dangereux aussi. S'il célèbre pas, je pense pas qu'il y ait un truc en particulier, mais je pense que c'est sa façon d'être, sa personnalité. J'ai déjà vu des matchs de lui au Bayern où il marque, il célèbre vraiment. Donc il faut au feeling, je pense. C'est plus au feeling. Je pense que vous allez lui demander, parce qu'il va venir ici, je pense. Non? Non.
Il est tellement décisif.
For an attacking player, his willingness to put in the hard yards is quite remarkable, so we'll need Michael performing at that level, along with others too. But well done to him. We managed things a bit too much, certainly, and we didn't put in all the intensity we needed, but...
He's on another planet, is just different. That's why I said at the beginning of the game, MVP will always be Kylian, because Kylian will put numbers that nobody can do. But the most important player is Michael Olise.
Everyone knows Kylian Mbappe is France's biggest star, but many believe there's another player pulling the strings behind it all. Michael Olise is
Don't give up, bro. Don't give up.
the movement. While others finish the chances, he creates them. Every pass feels like a plan.
And you just started, bro, so
He doesn't just play football.
just be patient, man. Don't complain.
Well, he already has 3 assists. I think he can do much more than that. We're still expecting he has a big margin in front of him.
Jouer avec Michael, c'est très facile. C'est un joueur qui a toujours la tête levée. Il faut toujours essayer de lui donner une solution. Il a toujours cette envie de jouer vers l'avant.
Very, very different in his own personality.
He's a fashionista, isn't he?
He is a bit of a fashionista, but he's also very quiet. I mean, at the beginning, his language, his French was obviously not as good as the rest of the squad, so he had to work on the language, obviously. But now he's very, very different. But in a good way. But he's far more introvert than Mbappe or Dembele, or very much the jokers of the. Yeah.
Then 2 more weeks.
He's quick in it.
Elise, I can't even explain watching him. His movement, like, and obviously all the talks about Mbappe and he's doing.
Yo, Ulisse is that GOAT. I think Ulisse is the best winger right now. Yes, and that's including Beanie, bro.
Absolutely brilliant, but they're just, to watch them live,
Yeah, okay, so look at this for this.
This is Ulisse playing as a 10.
So for score rating, obviously Mbappe with 9.8, but I think Olise really is the linchpin to those front 4, as you were talking about, Benny, because if you remove Olise, you remove essentially the architect of how they're able to play so freely, with Mbappe floating from side to side, not being that target striker.
Pressure will work. Oh, it's lovely. It's in. Olise.
Ex-football player, I think Alexis Thierry would agree. You played also football. You would also agree.
Good.
That when he's in the game, he sees solutions that the other ones don't see.
Right.
That's the split vision that not
Okay.
everybody has.
Love
That's
it.
Only a genius has that. And Olise
Gentlemen.
is showing that.
When someone's that good and you have this, it's when he's got the ball, the defender he's up against knows he's going to go past them.
Nobody yet.
But he just
But
doesn't know
Argentina
what's
has been
that.
cheating,
He's
bro.
like,
So they might win because of the cheating, bro.
At the last minute, whether it goes this.
Bro, Argentina versus Egypt was the most rigged game I have ever witnessed in my life. Bro, Egypt went 3-0. They denied one of the goals from Egypt. They denied a penalty from Egypt, and they gave Argentina 3 goals, bro. That shit was not even real, bro. That was rigged at its peak.
It's not even a. You don't even think he's going to get past his man.
So Argentina is gonna fight Switzerland, while Belgium is gonna fight Spain, England is gonna get Norway, and France is gonna borrow Morocco. Argentina has not even played a top 10 team in this entire World Cup. This World Cup for Argentina, it's free. It's free. Everybody knows that somewhere somehow they've been rigging the World Cup for Argentina to get all of this because it's insane. It does not make any sense. Messi is in Argentina. There are so many questions and so much stuff that I don't want to talk about. And then Trump calling so they can ban the U.S. player to end up losing. There is so much information. It's a perfect time for me to make a podcast about this, bro.
Stop him. It's like, no, he's gone past him.
The player had the privilege to coach him. It's just like sometimes he was doing stuff in training and you need to hold yourself of not going like, wow. Because it's not like, as a coach, you just can't do that. You're trying to talk to your assistant. You're like, did you see what you do? And then you turn, say, come on, come back. Go back. Let's go, guys.
I have no doubt that Olise is one of the best players on the market, actually. Probably the best player in his position. Yeah.
Il aime pas beaucoup parler, mais en même temps c'est quelqu'un qui est très attachant, a une personnalité très atypique et c'est un joueur excellent.
Hey, look, banning shiny hunting.
Hey, Boba. It took you a while to get here. I've been here for a couple minutes now. So, my community is divided currently. They don't trust who you engage in tonight. That makes sense. Purloin afterward, which I know where one spawns. Thank you, Platinum. Hold up, let me try this thing. Yay! I did it. Did it? I don't know. Did it?
Sounds so happy.
Yeah.
Whatever you can do to support, bro. Love is free and everybody can get it, bro. Boba, you go. Damn. W Boba, W Boba. You shut up here. Thank you so much. Thank you. I appreciate it. Moogie. Oh my god. We can talk about this all day. How is it going, my friend? Everything is great, brother. Everything is getting keen. Locked in, trying to get that Pikachu. Welcome in, man. Welcome in. Moogie, that was a rigged game, regardless of how you look at it. The referee is facing serious charges for what he did. Well, you already know. Moogie, actually, you know, Benny is streaming right now, too. Went by, you know, left a like, chat a little bit, show some love. Money complains, but I like the fact that she's doing her work. She's doing her part. And she's recording it. So we'll see it. I'm so happy that she started streaming Turbo. Okay. But you guys already know what's up, Kings. YouTube. What happened, YouTube? What's up? Yo, Flaco. What it do? Omar, welcome in, bro. Welcome in. Welcome in, guys. How we doing? How we doing? How we doing? YouTube, what's up, bro? You okay? Yo, Omar, thank you so much for the sub, bro. I appreciate it. Thank you so much. Thanks, man. You still shiny hunt? Oh, you deleted message. I couldn't see it. Stream. Still shiny on the Charmander to this day in Pokemon Leaf Green. You got this, bro. You got this, bro. You got this. I don't have TikTok. Stream ended an hour ago. What stream? My stream? What? About to get... Alright, let's roll up. My brother, Omar, look, don't hate me for what I'm about to tell you. I got my shiny Bulbasaur on 26 encounters. To be honest, I say before you shiny hunt, just pray, man, that God gives you the luck of getting it, because that's all you need. I can't tell you. The odds are 1 in 8,192. If you don't get it within those odds, I'm sorry, brother. Truly, because I know a lot of people that are still in the lab from the very moment that I started shiny hunting, and it's crazy, but it takes luck, man. I was very lucky. My first stream, the first time I streamed this game, God blessed me with a shiny Charmander. Matter of fact, I'm gonna show you, bro. I was shooked, bro. I was like, man, I was making fun of Charmander, bro. I was making fun of Charmander, bro. Over here, nah, bro. This Charmander is boo boo gaga. Isn't that, bro?
Let's see. Number 26. Charmander, Char. Oh shit!
I didn't even have long hair, bro. That's crazy. I didn't have nothing, no twist, no nothing. Damn, that's funny. That's funny. But yeah, man, I was extremely lucky. Always grateful to God for that. You're still good, man. You're still within odds, you know. You're still within odds, so you'll be good, bro. Just keep putting that work, that consistency, and that's what it counts, man. The more that you do it, the faster it'll come. Just put it like that. Just don't give up, bro. Just don't give up, bro. Just don't give up. Because you don't know when it can shine, man. Milk junk for bro. You are the best, baser. If I haven't tell you, bro, let me tell you, you are the best. Of course, brother.
Characters in the Dexter universe. We know he met an untimely demise at the hands of Lila Tournay, but there was so much more to his life that made him a fan favorite. Let's take a look at the entire story of James Dokes. Dokes' work in early years showed the intense sense of justice he had, as well as an unmistakable propensity for violence. He originally joined the army as a special ops officer and was involved in
I'm going for that guy shiny
black
right
ops
there.
missions during his time there. Those missions meant that he had to routinely confront and kill dangerous people as assigned. They also took a heavy toll on his mental health and left him with severe PTSD. After years of killing people, Dokes began to break down and needed a change of pace. He almost killed his own wife, and he became very hardened and angry. Still, that early training made him incredibly effective as a police officer after he left the army to join Miami Metro. In fact, after years of service in the military,
Because my God, my shit got hit by a bazooka. Yeah, I think about it every time I hit the hookah. Kaboom.
and became a sergeant in no time. His military background provided him with a unique...
Brother, I've seen many hookahs, I just don't smoke it. If it's not weed, I don't touch it. Don't feel comfortable. That's pretty much me, you know what I'm saying? Because we are OGs into the big OGs, into the triple OGs. Thank you so much, guys, for the 20 likes. I really appreciate it. YouTube! Welcome into the best community that YouTube has ever to offer. Let's get it. Let's go. You guys know what I'm saying. So, Omar, bro, we've been shiny hunting. Look, I'm going to tell you exactly how many hours we've been putting in. How are you low battery if you've been charging this whole time, bro? You're not... I'm gonna buy new Joy-Cons, bro. I'm done. Look, I've been shiny hunting Pikachu for 510 hours. No. Yes, 510 hours. 510 hours. Because I did play some... Wait, do you like the shiny team for Pokemon Leaf Green rated 1 to 10? Charizard, Raichu, Victreebel, Vaporeon, Gengar, and Snorlax. Charizard is good because Charizard is a shiny that is black. You know, every shiny that is black is pretty cool. I don't like Raichu shiny. Victreebel is cool. Vaporeon is S tier. Gengar, I don't even want to see it. Snorlax S tier too. What the heck going on in Miami, cut? What's up with the game, bro? There you go, son.
Skill set, making him an important asset to the department. He was cunning, highly perceptive, athletic, and had a strong sense of justice. Unfortunately, he also had a volatile attitude and unhealthy tendency to resort to violence against suspects. As a result, he was investigated by Internal Affairs on more than one occasion, which earned him a few marks due to findings of excessive force violations.
Whoa! You think it's a coincidence you're in here?
Still, despite the concerns from IA, Dokes' commitment to his role as a cop and a detective and his unwavering determination to help others kept
Really?
his position
89 likes?
Even
Holy shit! Almost 100 likes?
nonsense attitude
And wanting to blindfold a trauma victim? What were you thinking?
led him to create strained relationships with many of his colleagues. Dokes was unafraid to confront those who crossed him or his team. For example, when Carlos Guerrero was suspected to have called a hit on Officer Ricky Simmons and his wife,
Ricky and Kara had a problem too.
Dokes chased him down. Guerrero was a powerful drug lord with unending criminal connections in the Miami area. Dokes was personally scarred by the loss because he was in a relationship with Simmons' wife, Kara, at the time of her death. He became obsessed with bringing Guerrero in after she died in the hospital following the attack. To catch him, Dokes bypassed protocol, tailing Guerrero without warrants, and even went so far as to confront the thug in broad daylight. Captain LaGuerta warned Dokes about his behavior, but Dokes wouldn't back off. He was convinced that Guerrero was guilty. Dokes harassed Guerrero's associates, pressing them for information through intimidation.
I like Gen 1 to 5 Gengar better from Gen 6 to 9. Okay, you know what? That'll give you. That'll give you. It's bad, but Generation 1, I agree. If you're doing it with that comparison, if you're doing it with that comparison, then I see where you're coming from. But bro, Shiny Gengar is like Shiny Garchomp. They do them dirty. They just do them dirty, bro.
Dokes remained steadfast. Eventually, Guerrero got too cocky and tried to kill Dokes for complicating his life and disrupting his operations. But he was ambushed by Miami Metro cops just as he drew his gun and was brought in to finally answer for his crimes. Dokes lived to see another day, but this case only highlighted how far Dokes was willing to go to get his man.
Thank you for the like.
Unfortunately, his next major target was Dexter. Of course, Dokes and Dexter first crossed paths while the two worked together at Miami Metro. Dexter as a forensic analyst specializing in blood spatter, Dokes as a detective and eventually sergeant, making him Dexter's superior. They worked plenty of cases together over the years, but never managed to warm up to one another. After all, Dexter is a serial killer, and James knew there was something wrong with him.
You following me now?
Better have a hell of a reason for being here.
Dexter was able
Okay, I'm gonna be for real. Garchomp still is bad, but Mega is just better. The pink one.
Dokes was not so easily deceived. From their very first interaction, Dokes had a bad feeling about Dexter. He sensed that there was more to Dexter than he let on. His suspicions only grew as Dexter's behavior became more and more strange. Before you watch any further, I'm happy to finally announce reasons. So the more Dokes dug into his life, the angrier Dexter became. This marked the beginning of their incredibly adversarial relationship, and in the end would lead to Dokes' downfall. The tension between Dokes and Dexter reached a boiling point during Miami Metro's investigation of the Ice Truck Killer, an elusive serial killer who dismembered his victims and left their body parts in public places. As we now know, it's revealed that the Ice Truck Killer, or ITK, was Dexter's biological brother, Brian Moser. But he'd been going under the assumed name of Rudy Cooper for
Garchomp
years.
Z? Is Garchomp getting another Mega?
The motivation for his murders and the placement of his victims' bodies was to get Dexter's attention and jog his memory of their time together as children. Though an adept killer himself, Dexter didn't know any of this at the time and was stuck not only unwittingly investigating his own brother, but also trying to cover his tracks from Dokes' ever-watchful eye. Dokes became completely convinced that Dexter was withholding crucial information about the Ice Truck Killer case. He felt it in his bones after Dexter's sister, Deb, was kidnapped by Brian and taken to an undisclosed location. Deb was dating Rudy at the time.
I feel that way my whole entire life for you. And now that you're here, I don't want you to leave.
But again, no one knew then that Rudy was actually Brian and a deranged, murderous fraud. Dokes' continued attempts to expose Dexter's secrets eventually resulted in the two battling it out at the very shipping yard Dexter was found in as a child. He was determined to finally uncover what Dexter had been hiding for so long. Dokes still didn't have all the pieces of the puzzle, but he tracked Dexter to that shipping yard and confronted him about why he was searching for his sister in a cargo box.
I'm looking for my sister.
In a cargo box?
Yeah, I'm kind of working on a theory.
You forget you work for the fucking cops? We love theories. Come on, spin me a story. Oh,
What I do on my time is my business, Sergeant.
yeah, me too.
Dexter made a joke, and Dokes attacked Dexter then and there. But Dexter was a skilled fighter. He fought Dokes off and was able to walk away unscathed. Still, Dokes was far from done. Even with all of this going on, Dexter maintained
Goody
a
movie.
level head while at work and carefully navigated the investigation into ITK and was able to keep his own secrets hidden from Dokes for just a bit longer. But that would change very soon. Eventually, the police caught up with Rudy and they learned that he was actually the former mental patient, Brian Moser. Meanwhile, Brian led Dexter to the place where he had trapped Deb and tried to convince his younger brother to join him in killing her. But Dexter didn't want to kill Deb. He told Brian that he was fond of her, and when Brian tried to stab Deb himself right in front of Dexter, Dexter reacted immediately and fought him off of his sister. Miami Metro was still hot on the trail as well. The force tracked them to the exact location and burst into the room just as Brian was able to escape. Although Brian got away, Dexter had just saved Deb's life. But Dokes was not impressed at all. He was still very skeptical and refused to trust Dexter's explanation for being at the location before the police were. Dokes felt deep down that Dexter knew more about the case than he was telling them. After the conclusion of the Ice Truck Killer case, Dokes' personal investigation into Dexter officially began. Throughout Season 2, Dokes followed Dexter like a bloodhound. He tailed him every day after work and wouldn't let him out of his sight. Determined more than ever to expose Dexter, Dokes relentlessly delved into Dexter's past, wanting more than ever to uncover any incriminating evidence. His desire for the truth started to border on obsession. It drove him to take dangerous risks, more and more, both in and out of work. Eventually, that obsession led Dokes to attack Dexter right in the office. But Dexter, ever the meticulous planner, was always one step ahead. He had manipulated the situation to his advantage to frame Dokes. He staged the fight with Dokes to make him look insane and get him suspended from work. When Dokes confronted Dexter in his office that day, Dexter stood up to him and headbutted him before strolling out of his office as if nothing had happened. Dokes ran after him, tackled Dexter to the ground, and started punching him in front of everyone.
I want your gun, your badge, and police ID.
In the end, Dexter's plan worked. Dokes was suspended on the spot, but that only freed him up to stalk Dexter even more closely. The turning point in Dokes' investigation came when he discovered the evidence he had been looking for. He was on the cusp of linking Dexter to the Bay Harbor butcher case. Following his own instincts, Dokes broke into Dexter's apartment during his suspension and found the blood slide collection.
I haven't seen it. I haven't seen. Garchum got another mega? Dude, I think I'm out of date.
What he had always suspected, there was something deeply wrong with Dexter, and he had been fooling everyone around him for years. The blood slides, coupled with all of the other circumstantial evidence and his own gut feeling, led Dokes to the conclusion that Dexter wasn't just some dorky forensic analyst, but possibly a killer. Having already appeared unstable at work, both Dokes and Dexter knew that simply showing up with a box of blood slides wouldn't be enough to take him down. So Dokes went to have the blood slides analyzed by an old colleague in Haiti to see if they matched the victims in the Bay Harbor butcher case. But before Dokes could turn the slides over to his friend, the FBI intercepted him and took the blood slides from the trunk of his car. After that, Dokes looked like he was actually the butcher and officially became a man on the run. He had to prove that Dexter was the butcher, if for nothing else, to at least clear his own name. That led to their final showdown at a cabin in the Everglades, where Dokes caught Dexter in the act. The cat and mouse game between the two reached ahead of the cabin. There, Dexter had just taken out his latest victim. He killed Santos Jimenez, a man who had participated in the murder and dismemberment of his mother when he was only 3 years old. Armed with the knowledge of Dexter's once hidden blood slides, Dokes followed him to the cabin. He found the body bags just as Dexter was trying to load them onto his boat. Dokes tried to cuff Dexter and bring him in. With Dokes finally onto him, it seemed to mark the end of Dexter's days as a killer.
I always knew there was something with you. This shit? What can I say? You were right about me.
But Dex was agile, resourceful, and determined to stay free. He used his awareness of the area and his killer instincts to his advantage and attacked Dokes. Dokes got a shot off, wounding Dexter, but he still managed to subdue Dokes and lock him away in the very cabin where he killed Jimenez. Then, while Dokes was trapped, Dexter planned his next move. During his captivity, Dokes tried to reason with Dexter.
Boy, we'll do it together. I'll go with you. Come on, let's go.
He urged Dexter to turn himself in, believing that it was the only way forward and the right thing to do. Despite his pleas, Dexter was still unwilling to go to jail. He knew that Dokes was a huge threat to the life that he had so carefully constructed, but Dexter was conflicted, knowing that he couldn't kill Dokes. It would be against the code his father had given him so many years ago to never kill an innocent. Dokes may have been a nuisance, plus he killed plenty of people in the line of duty, but technically he still didn't fit the code. So Dexter planned to frame Dokes one last time. This time as the Bay Harbor Butcher. He just wanted to continue his life as usual, and that meant that Dokes had to go away. Sadly, Dexter would never get the chance to follow through with his plan. As Dokes sat locked in a cage in that cabin, Lila Tournay, Dexter's ex-lover and an addict with her own dark urges, found him. She'd stolen a GPS from Dexter's car to figure out where he'd been going since they broke up. She went there on her own to figure out what he could have possibly been up to in such a remote location. She broke into the cabin, and when he saw her, Dokes told her that Dexter was the butcher and begged her to free him.
Butcher.
That's what I've been trying to tell you.
But he didn't know who he was dealing with. When she learned that Dexter was was in fact the Bay Harbor Butcher, Lila still wanted to protect him. She didn't want to help Dokes turn Dexter in, and she knew that
No,
Dokes would hurt
you already
Dexter.
finished?
She called her soulmate
Why?
if he
What the
ever got out
fudge?
of that cage. In a shocking twist, she turned on the stove and opened up a gas valve. As the fire started, Lila ran from the cabin and locked Dokes inside. Just as she was out of harm's way, the entire cabin went up in flames. It exploded, killing Dokes instantly and scattering debris everywhere. His death was grisly, but Lila looked on in awe. She was truly disturbed. The discovery of the explosion surprised Dexter. He knew it was wrong, but it also eliminated the only significant threat to his life. He eventually learned that it must have been Lila who was responsible for Dokes' death and decided to track her down. Lila fled the country, but that wasn't
Bro, you
gonna
didn't
stop
stream for
Dexter
30
from
minutes.
down for killing
That's
an
crazy,
innocent
man. Come on, man.
wreaking havoc in his life otherwise. He found her in Paris and explained that he knew she had killed Dokes. He was not swayed by her claims that she did it to protect him. Killing Dokes was wrong, and Dexter didn't want to live with the guilt of being associated with his death, at least not without avenging it. He killed Lila and disposed of her corpse to wipe that slate clean once and for all. In the wake of Dokes' death, the investigation into the Bay Harbor Butcher case was effectively over. The FBI already suspected Dokes as the butcher, and the evidence they found at the cabin all but confirmed those suspicions. Dexter did not mourn the loss of Dokes' life. In fact, he felt freer than ever.
Not even an hour? Come on,
Finally
man.
close that chapter and continue to live the fake life he had worked so hard to create. Though Dokes had
You
come
should have
close to
streamed after you
understanding
take care of the dog
Dexter
then.
knew that his death
And
was the only
you know what,
way
never mind.
he could move on without
Never mind,
any
man.
more
Good shit.
problems.
Good shit.
But Dokes' legacy lives on because of the impact he had on Dexter. His unending pursuit of justice, coupled with his horrible death, were probably the first times that Dexter was forced to confront his own actions and reckon with their consequences. Even though Dokes' death rid Dexter of a direct threat, it served as an ever-present reminder that the perfectly constructed fake world he lived in could be taken away in the blink of an eye. In a nutshell, Dokes' story painted an interesting juxtaposition to Dexter's. His life and death posed an interesting question about what it actually means to be a hero and what is truly acceptable in the pursuit of justice.
On May 3rd, back in 2010, Boondocks released one of the most controversial episodes to date, The Story of Jimmy Rebel. This episode featured extreme racist language, the use of heavy slurs, and very offensive imagery. Because of this, it eventually disappeared. Sometime between the late 2010s and around 2020, the episode was pulled. There was no official announcement or specific date, and networks like Adult Swim stopped airing the reruns, and streaming platforms like HBO Max removed it from their catalog. Despite that, the episode hasn't completely vanished. You can still find it on DVD, and many people themselves have re-uploaded this onto sites such as YouTube. To me, man, this is a dark episode. Even though it's satire, it ends up reflecting ideology and tension that feel very familiar to 2026 current political climate. And don't get me wrong, I believe in white rights and all that, but overall, I'm a pretty happy fella. You know what the liberals and the NAACP never could figure out? It's not about the color of a man's skin. It's not the big lips or how y'all say aura instead of aura. Or the fact they wear their ass on their shoulder. Right. It's an attitude, stupid. A fella can't control what color he is, but he can control his attitude. If all blacks acted like you, Toby, and they worked hard and stopped complaining about every goddamn thing, then we wouldn't have no problem with them at all. A few minutes later. Because I'm trying to let people know, a lot of people ain't I don't care if you're ignorant or not. I am ignorant. And I don't want to be around you.
Today's video, man, we're gonna break down this episode, sprinkle in some real life events, and also give my opinion on it. The Boondocks has always been an incredible series. What once felt exaggerated or some type of far-fetched comedy, rewatching this over in 2026 feels like a prediction. A lot of people give blazed to the Simpsons for doing this, but I think the Boondocks deserve this credit. There are a lot of episodes that I can cover from the series. So if y'all end up enjoying this video and want to see more, go ahead and leave me some suggestions in the comments and drop a like. But that's enough talking, man. Let's get into it. Now, before we dive into this episode, I think it's best that we establish some context first. The story centers around a fictional country singer named Jimmy Rebel, an openly racist performer whose music is built entirely on white supremacist ideology. This character is actually inspired by a real-life person, Clifford Joseph Trahan, better known as Johnny Rebel. Born in 1938, this was an American musician, most famous for recording racist, segregationist songs. He was active mainly during the 1960s. At the height of the civil rights movement, his music openly supported segregation, heavily relied on racial slurs, offensive stereotypes, and he made this music just to get a reaction out of black folks during that time. He was rage-baited. Some of his song titles include Some N-Words Never Die, Cajun, KKK, N-Words Hating, Who Likes a N-Word, and Alabama N-Word, which unfortunately in 2026 still pops up online.
I don't drink, I don't cuss, I wanna ride on the front of the bus. I don't drink, I don't cuss, I wanna ride on the front of the bus.
What's especially notable about this dude is that his music never brought him any type of real money. His songs weren't played on the radio, they weren't backed by any major record company, and for the most part, the only way his music was distributed was by mail orders, small regional channels, and word of mouth. He held regular jobs including manual labor and driving trucks. This man was doing this shit out of pure hatred for black folks. With that understood though, let's get into this episode. It starts off with a flashback from the year 1967 inside a country redneck bar. We're out there met by a young Jimmy Rebel. He's having a conversation right before he goes onto stage to make his big debut. Early on in his performance, the crowd gives him a rough time. They ain't really getting jiggy with this shit. But this all changed when he started talking about his hatred for niggas. They end up loving his performance and they gave him a standing ovation. The show then cuts back to modern day where we see Granddad and Uncle Ruckus having their daily checkers game. Today though, Ruckus is more distracted than usual. We hear him singing off some derogatory words right before Granddad snatches his headphones out of his ears. Now for quick context, if you don't know who Uncle Ruckus is, this is the raccoon of the show.
I am not black, nor do I consider myself to be black. Many people mistake me for being Negro because they don't know that I am currently living with the heartbreak of revitiligo. That's a skin condition that's the opposite of what Michael Jackson's got. Every morning I apply this topical ointment made of bleach and sulfur. I like to think it was.
Granddad ends up asking Ruckus though, what are you listening to? It can't be that good. Ruckus goes on to explain that it is the great Jimmy Rebel. Granddad then proceeds to give this music a try. He is utterly disgusted. Rightfully so. This then sparks an argument between the two because Uncle Ruckus truly idolizes this man. In fact, he inspired his love for the genre of racist music.
Keep to yourself. Nobody want to hear that shit, you black fool. Oh, yeah? Well, just cause you said that, I'm gonna go home and record them. So that. Fine, get the phone. I will. Fine. As soon as we finish this game, I think it's your move.
The bond between Uncle Ruckus and Robert, aka Granddad, has always been interesting to me. Granddad does despise the way that Ruckus thinks, but they have a bond and it's kind of wholesome. Because of the dispute that he had with Granddad, he decides to record a racist song of his own. He sends this off plus a letter of gratitude to Jimmy Rebel. Jimmy and his team, they give it a listen, and to no surprise, they love it. The next day, he gives him a visit. The only problem is, Jimmy doesn't expect this racist song to be made by a black man. Quicker though Ruckus lies, he ends up saying that the real Uncle Ruckus is a white man that he works for, and his name is actually Toby. He also says that he is sick right now with the
Nigerian monkeypox. Very contagious.
After some convincing, Jimmy finally comes into Ruckus' home. They conversate, and they end up realizing that they have a lot of things in common. Before leaving, Jimmy leaves his number so he can speak to Ruckus and get shown around town. The next day, Granddad and Uncle Ruckus meet up for their daily checkers match. Ruckus isn't focusing as much though, and this is because the situation that Ruckus is in.
Have you ever met somebody who seems to like you, but it's only because they don't know the real you? Yeah, that's pretty much every woman out there every day.
The next morning, Rebel pulls up onto Uncle Ruckus, and this is where we see their bonding session happen. They go to the state fair where we see them eating cotton candy together, getting pictures drawn,
car, riding bikes with each other, watching slave movies, and even sharing ice cream. Pause. They were having so much fun this day that Ruckus stood up Granddad. As they wrap up the day though, Rebel and Ruckus have a conversation that truly strikes home specifically in 2026.
It's not about the color of a man's skin. It's not the big lips or how y'all say aura instead of aura.
Or the fact they wear their ass on their shoulder.
Right. It's attitude, stupid. A fella can't control what color he is, but he can control his attitude. If all blacks acted like you, Toby, if they worked hard and stopped complaining about every goddamn thing, then we wouldn't have no problem with them at all.
This plays into respectability politics and the whole black fatigue trend. This is my thing, y'all. Stop justifying racism. If someone is racist, they are racist. Take, for example, let's go back to the 1960s. Black people were on their best behavior. We were dressing up in suits, being respectful, and things were pretty much segregated. But guess what? Lynchings were at an all-time high, racism was at an all-time high, and people didn't like us.
What do you think of black people?
I don't like them. I really don't. Because I just think that they're always looking out to make trouble. I just could not criticize them. I don't feel that they should be oppressed.
Yes. I got 4 faces. 5 faces. I missed one.
It was a white community. And that's the only place I intend to live. If I have to leave Levittown, I will do so.
I got all of them in here. Hey, sir.
That was the 1950s, Levittown, Pennsylvania. This country will have us believe that that was so far in the past that those people just disappeared. Now, a lot of folks say it's more about class and less about race, but we see an example right there that when 1957, even if you had enough class status to be able to live in a neighborhood with those folks in Levittown, they didn't believe this world you're never gonna see your job.
As they wrap up this conversation though, Jimmy urges that he really wants to talk to Ruckus. Ruckus agrees because in the back of his mind he has a plan. He ends up going to Granddad's house and convinces him to play Uncle Ruckus that is sick upstairs in the bedroom. He'll talk through the door because he's too sick, and this should cover up everything. Once Jimmy arrives, pretty much everything goes smooth. They speak through the door back and forth, and Granddad goes along with everything. During the conversation, Jimmy expresses how he wants to collaborate together and record some racist music. But this all changes once Jimmy starts listing off some of his album names and slides them under the door.
I went ahead and brought you a present. Hope you don't mind. These are autographed copies of my albums. Phil. Hey. Welfare Queen and Cadillac King. Help me. I'm surrounded by...
Okay, that's enough. Get out of my house.
What the hell?
Get out of my way.
Toby, who is this?
With the truth out, Ruckus feels ashamed. But surprisingly, Jimmy doesn't care. He states
I
how
did
he's
evolve
feeling
my
today.
video, which was a weirdo from the Radiant Forest.
Truly wholesome in a funny way. Because it's like, I see the bond, and I kind of like it. But this nigga racist, so that's the greatness of Bulldogs. Together they then travel to Spoken Hope, where he is introduced to the record label. Everyone is flabbergasted. How can Jimmy be seen with a nigga? They hop into the booth and then proceed to record the most outlandish track ever. They play this song in front of the label and they like it. But there is one problem. Ruckus is a black man. The demographic isn't gonna like this.
Ruckus is more of a racist than anyone in this room, and that includes me.
Look, Mr. Rambler, I think they might be right.
Oh, come on now. Beneath your skin, you're as white as any white man, and I'm gonna prove it to you. Tonight, I'm doing the new stuff at Chick Kickers, and I want you to come with me.
Once at the bar, Jimmy hops onto stage. The first half of the song, the audience likes it. It's regular smuggler, racist talk about how he hates N-words and they're lazy, this and that. But midway through the song, something changes, and the audience catches on. He states how he met a black man with a white soul. The crowd did not like this, and this is one of the top Boondocks moments of all time.
What in the...
Get that off the stage!
Give him a chance!
Give him a chance? Well, you probably gave Barack Obama a chance too! You say with you probably voted for one!
No, I didn't!
Chaos breaks out, and this allows Jimmy and Uncle Ruckus to escape by hopping in the limousine. Once everything is settled, they have a conversation, and Jimmy says something that I try to get everyone in 2026 to understand, especially my black people that play into these black fatigue trends and respectability politics.
You remember when I said how we hate the blacks because of their attitudes?
Yeah.
Well, I think that's a load of shit. You're just like one of us, Ruckus, but they still hate you.
Ruckus is truly a raccoon, because guess what? He don't want to hear this shit. If you don't like niggas, including him,
You not a real nigga to him. I'm sorry, Mr. Rebel, but I can't make music with you no more because you are not the racist I thought you were.
Ruckus, wait a minute, come back here. The next day, Ruckus returns back home where he's calmed down. He ends up having another conversation with Jimmy, and Jimmy just tells him, man, I'm not as racist as I used to be anymore. I don't want to talk about niggas all day. Now, before you think it's going to be a wholesome ending, it's not. The good thing is they still end up making music together, and it's not about black people, but instead, it is racist Mexican music. Now, what the?
Send it back down to Mexico. Send it back down to Mexico where they come from.
I hope you guys enjoyed this breakdown. This episode most definitely deserves a watch. I think my favorite moment.
Rappers come and go. There's been so many times where somebody blows up, has a hit song, and takes over, but then we never hear about them ever again. One-hit wonders have always been a thing, they always will. Today, we're going to be talking about one-hit wonders in 2020. We're going to be starting off with CJ. First off, the fact that I got to mention the name of the song when I say this man's name for y'all to even remember who he is shows how much of a one-hit wonder he really is. CJ grew up with the song Blue in the middle of 2020. The beat has the same sample as another song called Explosive Beats, remixed by rappers like King Von and Pop Smoke. The song became a huge trend on TikTok right when that app was starting to take off. He came in at the perfect time to come and fill the void in New York drill after Pop Smoke died. At first, it just looked like a normal case of a rapper finally making it out the hood, but when he started getting so many cosigns from multiple famous rappers like French Montana, Busta Rhymes, and 50 Cent himself, people were starting to wonder how the hell did he get all these connections that day. When CJ was first coming out, he only had like 2 videos up on his channel, with one of them being Whoop, so he hadn't really been in the game for that long. Clearly, this is a lot of support from the industry to give to someone who just had their first hit song. Out of all the artists that have been called
A little bit.
one of the few times where it actually makes sense. Because his uncle is James Cruz, a record executive high up in the
Is it Muggy?
connections all over the place. This guy's worked with 50 Cent, Busta Rhymes, and French Montana, for example. That's how he was able to get
650. I started at 650.
He was the president of Bad Boy Records for nearly 10 years. Yes, that Bad Boy Records. His uncle came out of retirement just to give him everything he got in the music industry. He told all about it in an interview.
And at that time, a dear friend of mine walks in the backyard with my nephew. And he goes, yo, we got to hear this record, we got to hear this record, we got to hear this record. And I said, okay, play me the record. He played me the record. Oh, shit, you got the record? Hey, I didn't expect that. So what else you got? So what else I can do? It ain't gonna work with one record. What you want? What you want me to do? What? You want to perform on Carnival Cruise Lines in 30 years? Like, you need a body of work. I'm not trying to do this, but I'm gonna help you. I'm gonna help you. You deserve it. His family, his pops called me. His pops and moms, his two moms. I said, I got this. Get him a record.
He even helped him get a good record deal with Warner Brothers because he had worked there in the past. CJ not only signed with Warner Brothers, but he was also signed to his uncle's label, Control Entertainment. From this point, James basically became his manager, doing things such as taking $80,000 out of his daughter's college fund to clear the sample for Woody when the song almost got taken down. For a while, James was doing a pretty good job of making his nephew's career look legit, even though we tried telling him when to shut up the interviews. Talk about that. I got 2 different album deals, but nothing can stop the truth from eventually getting out. Around the beginning of 2021, Pitchfork put out an article which was basically a hit piece on CJ exposing everything I just said. Now, you probably don't give a shit about the fact he had help from his uncle with all these connections in the industry. There's plenty of artists that are known to have family members that already made it rapper, drill rapper, whatever you want to call it, there's a whole lot of expectations put on you from the fans. While there's a lot of rappers who don't be living what they say on their songs, if you're specifically putting that image out there to the public, the fans expect you to actually be outside killing it, or at least be out here in the streets doing it. The news coming out that CJ made it with the help of his uncle's connections in the industry instead of making it on his own really fucked with his image, and it kind of made him look like a spoiled rich kid who was pretending to live a life he wasn't. And to make things even worse, there was some more controversy around his name because of the very song that made him famous in the first place. When he was asked what the word movie meant in English, he said this. He didn't know it at the time, but this was a big mistake. Because people quickly realized the word movie wasn't just some CJ
made a hot song, but the content that he used, that's not his content. So his foundation is based off of love. He's not movie. He don't know nothing about movie. He just ain't no
Hey, sir. Cheers. Thank you, my friend. Thank you.
Not only was he exposed for being a fake gangster, but he also got accused of stealing flows from other rappers. A New York drill rapper named Jesse Banks came online and said CJ was copying some of his songs. Here's a couple examples. They're fucking on big, that's basic. Look at my swag, it's really contagious. Keep fucking on cool, that's basic. I used to run up chase and really break it. I'm the slide. I'm in the beat, let's go for a ride. Like, slide. She said she's feeling the vibe. I saw her jump in the vibe. Even after getting this for all this, he kept doubling down and playing around with street politics in a new song. People in his comments were starting to get worried because even they knew he was playing with fire. He was stirring up drama and talking crazy on the internet, threatening to beat up Jesse Banks for calling him out.
When they come into my live, comment, yo, this one said this about you. So I'm like, I'm reading the comments. I'm on live on a regular day. I think I'm shopping this time. I'm in the mall or something. And I just keep reading the comments. I keep seeing the name pop up. I'm like, yo, I'm tired of this. I'm like, you know what I'm saying? That if it really came down to it, like, you can swallow, you know what I'm saying? Like, just get it on, you know what I'm saying? Like, if it's that
Thank you,
serious,
Kana. Thank you. Jesus loves you too.
Risking his life, but he was also making himself look stupid as hell after he was already exposed. After Woofy, he had one other song he was known for, but even then, it wasn't as big as Woofy. And by 2021, his music career wasn't looking so good anymore, because in the mainstream, he was just known mainly for that one song. But to his fans, he'd been completely embarrassed after the truth came out, so he really had nowhere else to turn. And also, it didn't help that he just kept making the same fucking song after a while. So fly, she loving my new style. Bitch, I'm outside of some movie. Double tapping and she like it. And I heard that she a Pisces. I just might fuck up a check like Nike. Blue cheese, I swear I'm addicted to blue cheese. I gotta stick to this paper like Lucy. Bitch, I'm on my chicken like it's a two-piece. He was so desperate to stay on, he switched over to Latin music, but didn't even stay with that for long until switching back to drill again. Warner Records themselves knew that his time was up and dropped him from the label. His career fell apart so hard and so fast that he doesn't even make music anymore. But at least he was able to keep his masters though, so he's still doing good off of music all these years later. I wonder who helped him out. Mario. You probably remember this guy from this. This. Drop! Oh, what a friend! Yeah! This. Or even this. But you probably don't know how much backstory he had. After getting almost no attention for 3 years, Mario Judah got noticed on a promo page by James Lawrence, the owner of One Room Media. One Room Media is basically his channel where he makes music videos, and he actually worked with Lil Skies before the fame back in 2012. Jamie got in touch with Mario and asked if he
300 encounters done. That sounds more like it, my friend.
Video for a song he made called Die Very Rough. While he was in Maryland, he lived at Jamie's studio to stay with him to film interviews and more videos. In September of 2020, Mario dropped a video for Die Very Rough, but he could never predict what would happen next. As soon as he dropped the video, someone grabbed it and posted it on Twitter where it went viral. Mario was going all over the place for the way he sounded, the memes, and at the same time, the music was actually pretty good. People really caught on to him for his opera-sounding voice, his funny moments, the way he said the N-word, etc. A minute and a half long song took him from being unknown to being all over social media over the span of a week. Everything was starting to change around Mario Judah. He started getting calls from record labels, even being hit up by people high up in the industry such as Jay Prince. Jamie's his manager now, and after looking through all the contracts, he figured out the labels were clearly trying to finesse him, offering deals for $50,000 to $100,000 with horrible conditions that would fuck him over. Jamie tells Mario they ain't signed and he says okay. But literally the next morning, Mario's gone. In the middle of the night, he went and ditched his manager to go catch a flight to LA. After this, he never heard from him again. Mario wasn't talking to Jamie because he was secretly signing a $300,000 deal behind his back with Atlantic Records. The bad news is Atlantic got him. They had promised him a video with Lyrical Lemonade and a song with Ski Master Slump God, but the label never fulfilled their promises. But for the moment, they were still able to get him at Rolling Loud to no audience because this was during quarantine. Right when Mario had finally made it and was blowing the fuck up, how was he using his fame? He was going live on Instagram begging Playboy Cardi to drop. Bro, Playboy Cardi. Drop a whole lot of red, bro. We want it. That. We've been waiting 2 years. Had 1 week. If you don't drop it, I'll drop it for you. Drop it before December 6th. In 2020, people have been waiting for 2 years for Playboy Cardi to drop a whole lot of red. The project had been delayed over and over again because it got leaked multiple times in the past. It was late into the year and everybody, including Mario Judah, was begging Cardi nonstop to drop the album. Over time, the fact that Mario was a Cardi fanboy took over his whole image, and at the time, people were being entertained by these antics. Mario was starting to preview songs that he originally made as parodies from months ago on Instagram Live before he dropped an EP called Whole Lotta Red. He had some attention from a song called Big Ya, and Mario was getting his fans from Cardi's fan base because they were getting sick of waiting on Whole Lotta Red. Mario was getting hundreds of thousands of followers throughout 2020, and even more as the gimmicks went on. But only 2 weeks after he dropped Whole Lotta Red, Playboy Cardi dropped the real Whole Lotta Red on Christmas Day. As 2020 was coming to an end, Mario couldn't really copy Cardi anymore because it was getting stale, so he had to find something else. He started talking about how his girlfriend cheated on him, and he was so desperate for clout that he pretended to pull up and beat up his girlfriend on Instagram Live.
Oh, stop, Barbara, stop. Hell no. Are you fucking serious? This bitch right here. Are you fucking serious, bro? Mario! 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 Get your ass back in the car! What the fuck? You got too much going on, bro. What the fuck did you do? You know, I'm gonna go do some more shit too. What the fuck?
It was actually just a fake PR stunt, considering the fact that there's no noises in the background and it's just a black screen with his friend yelling at him to stop. But somehow people were genuinely wondering if it was real, and he had to come out and admit it was all fake.
Happened the other night on my IG Live was acting out to show you what really happens, bro. When people are in fucked up relationships, abusive relationships, unloyal relationships, people end up abusing each other and hurting people, bro. That shit is real. Bro, DM me record through this shit, bro. Or just fucking call it national domestic abuse.
To this day, I have no idea why the hell he decided to do this. The dumbest part of all was that the whole situation was just promo for a new song he made, and the girlfriend didn't even exist. It flopped, and it only has 1 million views 5 years later. Don't get me wrong, 1 million views is great, but if we're talking about Mario Judah, most people never even heard that song. Unless you're a hardcore Mario fan for some reason, I bet you never knew this song existed. After that dumbass situation, the next time we heard from him was in May 2021, when a snippet leaked of him rapping on Mr. Rage. Mr. Rage by Trippie Redd was one of the most anticipated songs of the It looks like Mario finna be on the song, because Trippy was listening to his verse on Instagram Live, and they linked up in person. But when Mr. Rage actually came out, Mario wasn't on the song, but instead, the feature was Playboy Cardi. This didn't stop Mario from blowing up again from the remix though, and a lot of people were saying that his remix was better than the original. A few months later, Mario dropped a song called Remember Your Name, and by this point, he was fading off into the background. He was on the vote for the 10th spot on the XXL freshman class of 2021, but he lost to Moray. It didn't really help that his reputation was mostly him being a Cardi fanboy with only one serious hit song. And what made this situation even worse was his management from Atlantic Records. They were also a part of the reason why you stopped hearing about Mario Judah after 2021, because they wasn't letting him drop as much music anymore. Not to mention the fact that Atlantic Records is notorious for fucking over so many people in the past. Like I said earlier, Mario switched up on the man that made him famous for a deal in LA that screwed him over after a year. Mario was kind of stuck in a basement for a while, only dropping when his contract forced him. And in 2022, he resorted to doing an NFT project that never really went anywhere. After another year of just silence, in 2023, he dropped a snippet out of the blue on Instagram where he was sitting in a red room staring at the camera while a song played. The snippet went viral, and it also had a weird-ass description talking about the end of the world. Clearly, Mario was just trying to think of another crazy PR stunt again, but this didn't really take him that far. And then he went back to hiding in the shadows. But this is not the end of the story. Because of the fact that his manager went behind his back and started scamming people for features. A fan paid $500 to get on a song with Mario, but it didn't end out well. And in 2023, he came online and talked about what happened. Everything he said has receipts, but keep in mind, Mario's manager is using his email account to do this shit. It's not Mario himself.
So pretty much, last year, I emailed Mario Judah, I don't know exactly around what time, and about like a month later, he gets back to me, right? He asked me what my budget was. I told him around like 500. He said, all right, send me 500 and we can lock it in. So I sent him the 500, I sent him the beat, I sent him the money. I hit him up about like a few days later, like how's it coming along? He said he was making the final product. Well, then I hit him up next month because he took forever, bro. And then like he just wasn't answering me at all. You know, I gave him a little bit before calling the bank to get my refund, and he still never got back to me. So I called my bank. They refunded the money back to me, so he really thought that he paid with that shit. He didn't get nothing out of me, bro.
Mario has actually made an effort to start paying back to other people that were scammed by his manager, doing as much as offering to pay out of pocket to give back to the people who were scammed. But thankfully, this whole situation didn't mess up his reputation, because he was able to make a comeback in 2025. He lost a lot of weight, and he finally got out his deal with Atlantic, so he started releasing music independently. This was actually a success, with him dropping songs like Love You Anymore, Never Again, and Let Me Out of Here. He dropped 2 EPs called Sad Metal and Mad Metal, and these days, it looks like he's just dropping music and playing basketball in his free time. Finally, after all these years, we now have the answer to the question, where the fuck is Mario Judah? Pop Hunter. Okay, y'all ain't ready for this. The way things went in this man's case is just so fucking stupid. You will not believe this. Pop Hunter blew up back in 2020 with his song Corvette. He was already known for another song called I'm Single, but he was mostly known for this one. This was one of the first few dance trends that popped up on TikTok back then, and he was enjoying a lot of success. This song alone had over 20 million videos using it, which made it the 3rd biggest song on the whole app at the time. It led to him getting a remix with Lil Uzi Vert and peaked at number 84 on the Billboard, and the song eventually went gold. Right when everything was going good for Pop Hunter, only 3 days after his debut album came out, police paperwork got leaked to the internet showing that back when he was 14, he cooperated with the police to get a murderer locked up after he killed his friend. That's it. That's it. That's all it took for people to stop liking him. This man was on for like 3 months until the rap game just decided to do a 180 and switch up on him because he quote-unquote snitched or whatever. Keep in mind, Pop Hunter wasn't even in any type of gang. He didn't do a crime with somebody and tell on them. He was just a regular ass kid Burt was telling him he didn't want to work with them anymore. But remember, this shit isn't even real. Pop actually addressed this in an interview with DJ Academic.
Bro, you never said this shit, bro. Never ever said that.
So you never asked to be taken off your tape?
No. That's a man's name right there, bro. He never said that, bro. He never said this shit, bro. Like, don't you think that he would have said some shit like that? Like, he would have been in here.
Uzi's just, he's trying to, like, Uzi's on the hottest song, and if he's asking not to have that song on,
Never said that, bro. Like, bro, he never said a word to me about that. Like, since that shit came out, bro, we didn't say nothing to each other. It was like some talented as people just saying shit that I wasn't even saying. I'm saying they was saying yeah, screenshots. I don't know how to do that shit, but he never said that, bro. You seen the shit for yourself. Bro.
Did you ever talk to Uzi about it at all?
No.
But even though it was fake, the narrative was still there and it was very powerful. All of a sudden, nobody want to work with them anymore, all because they think Uzi don't fuck with him when that never happened. With all these people trying to hold him up to the same standard as they did with 6ix9ine, you would think Pop Hunter makes music like this.
Just like Lusty when that 40 clubbed him while he was pissing. It's 2-2 game, bitch, we the motherfucking opposition. I'm so BDKC.
But his music actually sounds like this. To this day, I'm still confused as hell why Pop Hunter, out of all people, got this kind of treatment when he's not even a drill rapper. No, just because he's from the hood doesn't mean he's automatically a gangster. He didn't even make that type of music, which is why this doesn't make that much sense. I told you when I said this situation was gonna be stupid. It was crazy as how recently 21 Savage and some other rappers were trying to do that whole fuck the streets movement and try making people stop caring about snitching after it came out that Young Thug was cooperating with police. I know Pop Hunter was punching the air when he saw that shit. This is crazy. J-Eazy. Back in 2022, J-Eazy blew up with a song called Tomioka. The song samples Bound by the Ponderosa Twins, which has also been used by Kanye West on Bound 2 and Tyler the Creator on A Boy Is a Gun. What makes this guy's case in particular so special is the way that he would promote his songs on TikTok. He would go out of his way to do whatever he could on screen to catch your attention, running towards the camera like he's a character in a video game, chase your car, leave his own car unlocked in the middle of the street, hold kids hostage to rap his song. Not really, but you know what I mean.
What's up, Aguilera? How you doing?
A lot of people market their music this way nowadays, but in 2022 that wasn't the case. At first, when his song finally got traction, people were actually fucking with it. The problem is, even after the song went viral, J-Eazy didn't stop promoting it. He didn't exactly know when to stop promoting Tomioka, and the fact that promoting the same song too much would annoy people. After a while, the comment section went from mostly supporting him to cracking jokes and bullying him. When Jay was faced with all this hate, you know what he did? He responded to the hate head on and gave it attention by making more TikToks promoting that same song.
Bro said I'm milking the shit out of this song. Well, if you look at the sound in the corner, everybody's making them utter squirt.
What he didn't realize is that this was reinforcing the narrative that he was a one-hit
That boy's in
wonder.
the shadow,
This is
man.
the main thing people would say to make fun of him in the comments. In one of his videos, he said the reason why he was promoting the song so much was because an A&R was telling him to do that so he could get him a good deal. Now, if we look at the situation with his label, it turns out J-Eazy is signed to an indie label called SRG. If this text message is real, then it probably means his label boss or whoever else is in his ear is telling him to milk this shit non-stop so they can make more money off him. Sounds like somebody's taking advantage of him. This gives a pretty good explanation as to why he did this for so long. In 2023, he dropped another song called Mega Man that went viral, but not for the same reasons as his first hit. Mega Man was going viral because of the fact it was getting turned into a meme. Listen.
I was never book smart, I'm money smart, makes me more.
I was never book smart, money smart, makes me more intelligent.
I had never been intelligent in the books. I was instead stock intelligent. It made me more intelligent. They nicknamed me Sir Rock Festival for the reasoning of the bands on my money.
Yo, bro, why are you doing that? You didn't drop yet, bro. Don't hurry. Mega Man dropped January 7th. Listen. Okay, that was actually pretty on the song. Because in comparison to all the memes out there on the internet, Mega Man wasn't as big as the hype. So moral of the story, it's okay to promote your song, but after it blows up, you don't gotta do it as much anymore. Move on to the next song. Tomioka was actually a pretty good song though. It's just he promoted it too damn much, and because of that, now he actually is a one-hit wonder. So that's why he's on this list.
I think my money is gay. It's too many men on top of one another.
Silk Money, my partner. Unless you're a fan of Divine Council, you probably have no fucking clue who this guy is by his name, but he's responsible for making this song. Back in 2021, Silk Money was blown up off my partner after it got no attention for 2 years. The idea for the song was inspired by another song by the Rich Kids that came out back in 2009, also called My Partner. What makes this guy unique out of all these people I've talked about is how he went out of his way to be a one-hit wonder and not really be a celebrity. What do I mean by that? Whenever he suddenly got all this attention on this song and all these record labels calling, trying to sign him, he just didn't do anything with them. Now, there's nothing wrong with being an independent artist. There's plenty of people who've been successful without signing to a label. We all have been sent. Epstein too. It's just he didn't really put that much focus into advancing his career after My Partner. Like, he never tried to make another hit. He wasn't trying to get more famous. He wasn't out here trying to sell features for extra cash. He has done concerts before though, but he's keeping it all on a more underground level. The reason why Silk Money did all this, specifically avoiding the industry, is because of some things he's gone through in the past. Back in 2015, he was a part of an underground rap group called Divine Council with Lord Linko, Icy Twat, and Cyrax. These guys were getting a buzz in the underground scene on SoundCloud. After performing shows locally in their hometown of Richmond, Virginia for a little while, they got discovered and invited to come to the CMG Music Marathon. This was an event that used to be thrown every year to showcase upcoming artists from different genres to serve as an opportunity for them to get discovered by somebody in the music industry to kickstart their career. Kind of like the XXL freshman class, but instead of a magazine, it's a convention. Multiple rappers like Lil Yachty, Kodak Black, J. Cole, Chance the Rapper, Travis Scott, and more have performed here before going on to have long careers. Divine Council actually showed up to the last one ever, and this is where they met Andre 3000 from Outkast. Turns out, Andre's son just so happened to be a huge fan of them, and he put them onto their music. Andre helped them get a record deal with Epic Records, and he even gave them a feature on one of their new songs. They got on No Jumper back in the day, videos on World Star, they were going on tour opening for 21 Savage and Young Thug, they performed with Rolling Loud, South by Southwest. They were getting so much attention from publications like XXL, Complex, Vice, Rolling Stone. Getting co-signed by Andre 3000 will do wonders for you. These guys were being hyped up to be the next fucking Wu-Tang of the SoundCloud way. But when their EP, Council World, came out in 2016, it didn't really do as well as they expected. Not saying the music was bad at all, they just didn't go mainstream. They didn't even have an underground hit like Fetty or Broke Boy or Gassed Up or I Know or even With the Words. Like I said, these guys were being hyped up to be the next big thing, but Council World was only heard by a small cult audience. Even at Divine Council's peak, they only had around 40,000 monthly listeners. In the SoundCloud scene, they were definitely obscure. But now they were stuck in limbo, because after the project didn't do so well, they were trapped in this record deal and couldn't get out. And because of this very situation they were in, they weren't able to try putting out more music because the label didn't want to risk pouring more money into them just to possibly lose it. This led to them dropping their next album on live mixtapes and SoundCloud themselves. If you don't know how a record deal works, basically, if you sign with a major label, they will usually give you a bunch of money to use to make an album. This is a loan. That shit is not yours to keep. The label's giving you this money in the hopes that you put out an album that does well, or at least make a hit record and make a bunch of money off of it to make the money back that they gave you. Only after you break even or recoup the advance will you start making money. But in most cases, they be giving artists 15% of the revenue. Unless you're 21 Savage, SZA, Beyonce, Jay-Z, Post Malone, somebody else's A-list, or maybe if you negotiate a better deal, you're getting the short end of the stick. Since Council World didn't make the money back that was poured into it, Divine Council didn't recoup the advance from Epic Records, and these guys were in debt to the label. This is just a reality for some people in the music industry. Don't get me wrong, you can definitely make it, it's possible, but if your career's in the wrong hands, it can all fall apart. And that's what happened fact they already had some shit going on between them personally, their record deal basically destroyed it all. Icy Twat announced he was leaving the group in September 2017 and said Lord Linko also wasn't in the group anymore. Only months later, Linko confirmed he left the group as well. In 2018, Epic Records finally let go and dropped them from the label. After hearing everything they went through, now it makes a lot more sense why Silk Money didn't do anything with the industry when he went viral with a song years later. If you had a second chance at a music career after getting fucked over by a label 5 years ago, you probably wouldn't sign to. I probably wouldn't either. Silk has come out and said that being under Epic Records was kind of like being in school again, because he had to go to a place he didn't want to. And he even described the whole situation as traumatic because of how he had a song with Andre 3000 and never made a dime. Speaking of money, Silk Money has gotten over 128 million streams on my platinum on Spotify, which means he could have made anywhere from 386,000 to over 500 grand off this one song on Spotify alone. That doesn't even include Apple Music, YouTube, etc. And since he's independent now, all that money goes to him. This is one of the craziest, underrated stories I've ever heard. Good night.
Alright, chat. I'm gonna do 3 more encounters real quick. And I'm gonna use the restroom. I gotta be been sitting here for a little bit. Chat, who's still here? YouTube. Moogie, let's watch this.
Alright, man, so today we here with Roblox. Alright, so look, what's the hottest thing you ever ate?
Hot Cheetos.
Hot Cheetos?
Yeah.
Okay, so look, I got the one tip for you. All you gotta do is chew it up. Once you done, you wait a minute, then you get 40. You think you can do it?
Hell yeah.
Yeah?
Wait a minute.
Yeah, what makes you think you can do it?
I'm that nigga.
Alright, bet we're gonna see.
Alright, let's see.
So all you gotta do is rip it up, chew it up. Once it's not in your mouth no more, then you wait a minute, and then you get 40.
Alright.
Alright, go ahead. If you spit it out, though, that's $0.
Nah, I see you give it out in one of your videos.
Nah, if you spit it out, you can't spit the chip out.
Spit it out.
Yo, my boy hair, bro. He has Super Saiyan, bro. Super Saiyans are black. Look at that, bro.
What it smell like?
Smell like hell, nigga.
How you know what hell smell like?
Yo. Oh, you right. Heaven only. Hold on, let me get right. Eat the whole thing in the back?
You take your time, however you want to do it. You know, the just come eat the whole thing.
Yeah, smell like, smell like that. Hell no. Come on. God.
How you feeling?
Good.
Feeling good? Hey, ready 1 through 10, like how hot it is right now?
8.
8? It's already hot? Yeah, that's just the beginning. Ain't much kick in for her yet.
Moogie, dog.
Hey, you gonna double up?
Good though.
You going in for another one?
Never that.
Nothing you can do? I thought you that nigga.
I am, but I'm a smart nigga first.
Smart nigga. Once you done, show the camera you done, show the minute go.
Hold on.
Hey, for the people that never did this before, what you gotta tell them?
If you really need the money, do it. If you don't, don't.
Hey, how much would you say like this challenge worth?
$100.
$100?
Yeah.
So you'll do another one for 100? So why you say 100?
I don't even know.
You don't even know?
I'm just talking.
Why you just talking?
Yo, the question is crazy.
What you mean?
You gonna shout me out there?
Shout yourself out, go ahead.
Y'all follow me on Instagram, TikTok.
Mike right here.
Little blocks.
Hey, is it still 8 or it went up?
Hell, I'm crying.
Why you keep on moving, man? Huh?
Yo, who got water?
Why you keep on moving? Hey, what you gotta tell the people that think that's a joke?
Y'all flagging.
I'm flagging. Hey, did you think that the people, they be overreacting though?
Yeah.
I'm saying like we be seeing the people. Hey, you thought they be overreacting?
Nah.
Oh, you know it's real?
Yeah.
Hey, would you ever do this again?
Nah.
Nah? Why you crying?
Real.
I thought you that nigga, man. Why you crying?
Them hard times.
Hard time? Hard times don't last, man. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
But there, like touch the chair. Hey, where you going though?
I'm crying, bro.
Hey, is it calming it down?
Calm.
Hey, you still want to enjoy your spring break?
Yeah. Be something, come on.
What's up, Pacer? What up, brother?
Red Bull. Hey, what the Red Bull doing?
Bro, you're about to pass out, bro.
Hey, what you gotta tell the people, man? Hey, where you from again? Hey, represent where you from.
West Palm, Boston one.
Hold on. Come this way so the camera can see. Hey, you said what? Where you from again? Come on, what we doing? Hey, where you from again?
Give me something to drink or something.
You said the camera where you from?
West Palm, 561.
Alright, That boy representing West Palm right now, man. Another Red Bull? Hey, you'll never do this again?
Nah.
You might as well do one more for West Palm, though.
Nah.
They watching right now.
Do one more for West Palm, dog.
It's not calming down.
My throat.
How you feeling?
What?
Yeah, you really gonna do this in front of everybody? No.
Well, we all just sitting there. Oh, come on. I need milk.
But what is fucking, man? What is he doing?
He's bugging. He's laughing, bro. He's evil, bro. Doing plant. Nice, nice. Are you watering the plants? You know, I've been at that exact spot in Miami that he is, bro. There is a very popular club right there.
You doing this in front of everybody, bro. They ain't looking at you crazy, bro. They ain't gonna look at someone like you on drugs. They ain't gonna think you on drugs. They talking here and shit. God, that boy looking crazy. Anybody get something to drink?
Yeah.
Go on, what you got? Hey, what you got to tell the people, man?
Get y'all 40 if you need it. You don't. Don't do that.
Don't do it. No. Hey, you next, bro? What you mean? Bro, you said you was gonna do it, bro. Hell no. Hey, your boy got to do it.
Don't do that. Don't do that.
All right. You feeling better or not? Yeah, you feeling better. Talk about hell yeah, nigga. That nigga feeling better, bro. How you feeling, man?
Hey, calm down, calm down.
Calm down. All right, you next. All right. Wait, on there, okay? You ready? Hold the video, Yeah. I can't let him do it like that, bro. We locked in, but I can't do it like that. All right, man, so today we here. Say, man. All right, so look, what's the hottest thing you ever eat? Probably some Takis. Hey, where you from? I'm from Jacksonville. Okay, that boy represent Jacksonville. Look, man, I got the one tip for you. All you gotta do is chew it up. Once you done, you wait a minute, then you get 40. Think you do it?
I got it.
You got it? Hey, what make you think you got it, though? No, really, I don't got it, but I'm gonna do it, though, because my dog did it, so I'm gonna do it. Hey, what it smell like? I don't know, it's just stink. Like, yeah, describe the smell to the people. How would you describe it? Smell stale. Yeah? Yeah. Remember, if you spray it out, that's $0. All right. Woo. Okay. Now, how you feeling right now? It's hot. It's hot already? Ready 1 to 10, like how hot it is. All right. On the 8. 8. How would you describe the flavor? Yeah. Like, if you had to describe the flavor to the people that never eat it, how would you describe it? Tastes like a tortilla. Like yeah. Stale tortilla chip. Where you going? Yeah, they can see. How you feeling? It's all hot. It's still an 8 or went up? It's on 10. Is it 10 already? Yeah. Why you keep on moving though? Ah. Got 55 more seconds, man. Hey, what you gotta tell the people that be next to Joe?
You gonna be party sometimes? Awesome. Yo, guys, I feel the Pikachu coming. There's been so many Pikachus lately. God is gonna bless us very soon.
two there. Got 20 more seconds. Hey, would you ever do this again? Huh? Hell no. You didn't think it was gonna be this hot? Where you going? Woo! Is he in up? Hey, what you think about right now? Life. Life? Why you think about life? Don't you think about life, bro? Hell yeah. That's a minute. Anything the water gonna drop it down? The water working?
We're gonna play soccer today, guys.
How you feeling? How you feeling?
Yo, he's having a blast out of this, man.
Hey, you might as well do two. You might as well do one more for Jacksonville. Hell no. You ain't do one more for the city? Where you next?
Hey, yo, Moogie, what you doing? Bro, he can't even talk, bro. Moogie, ready? When we hit 50, we're gonna do 30.
Where you going?
You would do it? Okay, I see you, Moogie.
Change your mind. I changed my mind. Hey, why you change your mind? You don't see how them niggas look? Man, they just acting for the camera. Oh. They professional actors. Hell no.
Professional actors. Gotta love it.
Hey, tell her you acting, man. You got it. Good. Got it.
So I got it. How much again? For a minute? Hold on, give my money. Hey, look at my money. That's how it goes.
Going there?
If I do it.
No, you gonna do it? Hey, y'all make good to do it. Y'all run back, they don't do it. Your only friend, your girls, they don't do this. Y'all know, yeah, they don't do it.
Why I can't do it? I can't do it.
Why?
I can't do it. My head don't say no, man.
What you saying?
If my head don't say hell no. Mom ain't trying to be burning, car. I ain't trying to be burning. Hell no.
Alright, man, so today we're here with my Marco. Alright, so look, what's the hottest thing you ever ate?
Man, I had to drink a bottle of hot sauce one time with some friends. That's it, though.
Okay, was it hot?
It was pretty hot.
Pretty hot? Okay, look. I got the one chip for you. All you gotta do is chew it up. Once you're done, you wait a minute, then you get 40. You think you can do it?
A minute for $40?
Yeah, like after you done chewing it.
Yeah, 100%. 100%. Just a minute.
Yeah, so you think it's easy?
Bro, it's not gonna be easy, but one of my boys over
I'm
there
also
got
trying
doing
to
it,
lose some weight so I can do 40 push on max in one go. How much you weigh, Miyagi, and how tall are you?
Oh, yeah, yes, sir, yes, sir. What it smell like? Dude, it smells hot. It smells hot. Whole thing. Break it out. Alright, alright. Alright, happy spring break. Hey, if you had to describe the flavor to the people, how would you describe it? Oh my god. If you spit it out, that's $0. Hey, how would you describe the flavor though? It's a hot flavor. A hot flavor. Rate it 1 through 10, like how hot is it? It's on your 5 right now. It's turning hotter. Like, yeah. Hey, is the flavor good though? It's good right now. It's not gonna be good. Oh my god. What happened? Nah, it's getting hot, man. It's getting a little hot. It's still a 5, but it's going up. No, it's going up, man. It's going up.
I haven't eaten yet. I'm not gonna eat. I have 2 pairs. Yay! I love pears, boys. I love pears.
Yeah, so it can't be done. Alright, now you gotta wait a minute. 8.5. Hey, for the people that never did it before, do you recommend them to do it? Dude, no, shit. It's like a 9 now. It's like a 9. Like a 9? It's like a 9. Hey, is this hotter than the hot sauce or no? No, it's hotter than the hot sauce. It's like a 9-1. Okay, you ready for another one? Dude, we're doing another one? Yeah, I got another one for you. Another 40. Another 40?
You're tall, Moogie.
Talk to me after a minute.
Can you tell me how much is kilo into grams? Kilograms into pounds? How much is it? Is that? What, you're 168 pounds? We kind of weigh the same thing, Moogie.
Yo, talk to me in a minute, but it might be worth another 40. I don't know. Might be worth another 40. No, shit, I don't know. I don't know about another 40. Why you say that? Why you changing your mind? It's getting hotter. It's like a 9.8. It's like a 9.9. It's the hottest thing you ever ate. Yes, sir. You ever do this again? Dude, talk to me in a minute. Talk to me in a minute. We'll see. How much longer? I got 20 seconds. Oh, man. Yeah, so I gotta get it out. All right. We're doing good. You didn't think it was gonna be this hot? I always see the videos. I was like, yeah, I could do that. I don't know. Yo. So you think the people, they be overreacting or not? Nah, it's hot. It's hot, yo. I know only a minute, 60 seconds, I could do another one for another.
Nice.
Another one for it? I bet you I could. How you feeling? I don't know. See how
Yep.
much longer I got. You pretty much done.
You're taller than me too. I'm 5'8".
It's hot, but yo, another 40 is another 40. It's not cheap out here in Lottie. I'll take another 40. But I don't know. Oh, it's hot though. It's hot. We're at like a 9.9. It's about to be a 10. It's about to be a 10. You want to get something to drink though? Can I get something to drink? Yeah, you good. I got $40. It'll be like $20 a drink out there, so. Yeah, that's my. That's all the chip down there. Oh my god. Oh my god, it's hot. It's hot. Yeah, I don't know about another chip. You gotta tell the people. Yo, it's hot. It's not for kids. It's not fun and games. It's hot. It's hot. I might go in the water. It's hot.
He's pretty tall, man.
Water. It's hot. What's the water gonna do? I don't know. It might help. It's hot. Yo, it's hot. It's actually really hot. I don't know about another chip. It's hot. Yo, it's hot. It's hot. I might have to go home after this. I have to go home. Your spring break over with? I don't know about spring break over, but I might need some water, liquid IV, a nap. Yo, it's hot.
I might need some water, liquid IV, a nap.
No more chip. Not another chip. Another one? No, not worth another 40. It's hot. It's hot. Oh my god. Yo, it's like 11, 12. You want to get something to drink? You good now? You get something? I'm good? Yeah. Oh, wait. When the camera stops rolling, I'm good. Alright, you good. Alright, yo. Yo, that's great. Alright, ready. It's not for the week. It's not fun and games. It's not fun and games. Oh my god. Oh my god. Thanks for the board. Holy. Wow. They gotta go. One of them gotta go. I didn't do all that. Yo, it's hot. It's hot. It's hot. Yo, it's hot. It's hot. It's hot. It's hot. It's hot. Yo, the minute's the easy part. The minute's easy. It's after. Oh my god. Yo, it's hot. today we here with? Big Money Roscoe. Alright, so look, what's the hottest thing you ever eaten? Some wings and shit, you know, not too regular, you know, Roscoe chicken and, you know, wing. Yo, is it spicy? Yo, it's real hot. You know what I'm saying? You still eat it?
You know what I'm saying? Nigga, no, I don't know what you saying, cuz.
Hot boy. Yeah, I'm a hot boy. We gonna find out how hot this shit is, you know what I'm saying? If it's hotter than me, I don't know. Everybody sharing now, I love, man. I got a one chip for you. All you gotta do is chew it up. Once you done, you wait a minute, then you get 40. You think you can do it? Slime time, you feel me? Hey, what it smell like? It's time for the blood. Stink, I ain't gonna lie. What? Okay. Hey, if you had to describe the flavor to the people, how would you describe it? Jeremy? That'd be nasty, I ain't gonna lie. Nasty? Hey, rated 1 through 10, how hot is it? Hey, how hot is it from 1 to 10? It ain't hot yet. Ain't hot yet? I just gotta wait for it to kick in. I'm a hot boy, I do this. Why the hell low down, you feel me? Yo. How you feeling?
Damn, shorty in the back. Fudge.
Hey, is the chip hotter than you? Hell no. Make sure the camera done. Show them again. Alright, look, now you gotta wait a minute. Hey, for the people that never did it before, what you gotta tell them? Big money. Hey, you going there for another one? For the 80? Yeah. Hey, Ray, 1 through 10, where is that? About to fire right now.
What the fuck? What? Yo! R5?
It's higher than the wings or not? Yeah, that'd be hot. You gotta tell the people that think that's a joke. Ain't no joke, you heard me? Ain't no joke? Nah, man. I said, nothing funny about it. Nothing funny about it? Hey, what make you think you can do too? I might have to consider that. I might have to reconsider that one. Going up? Yeah, that bitch just keep going up. You know it's gonna be easy. I ain't gonna lie, boy. I'm feeling that.
I ain't gonna lie, boy. I'm feeling that.
You gotta tell the people. It ain't hotter than me. Big money. Ain't hotter than you, why you doing too? I gotta let this one die. I gotta let this one die down right here. I gotta let that down. Yeah. That bit up there, I'm about to jump in that water in a minute. Y'all about to watch that. About to jump in the water? What the water gonna do? Might cool me down a little bit.
It might go me down a little bit.
Yeah, that bitch straight on. I ain't gonna lie. It ain't bad. Got a little sizzle with it. Alright, man, so today we here with Cam. Alright, so look, what's the hottest thing you ever eaten? Probably a bell pepper from my city. I'm from Turkey. I was down to Turkey. Okay. Hey, was it hot? Yeah, it's pretty hot. Pretty hot? Pretty spicy. Okay, look, I got the one chip for you. All you gotta do is chew it up. Once you done, you wait a minute, then you get 40. Think you do it? Lightweight. Alright, let's see.
Cap. Cap.
Lightweight.
Two more encounters, Moogie. Two more encounters.
Yeah, it's easy. That's $40. I'm all about my money. It's like beefy taste.
Beefy.
Rated 1 through 10.
The heck? Yeah, I sent this message a little early. It's all good. But let's get down, Moogie. You said 40, right? Let's do. Matter of fact, let's try to push 50. Okay, a little extra. Let's go. That was pretty good. Whew.
How hot is it right now? Like 3? 3 ain't that hot. Not really. I mean, nothing you can handle. Nothing what? Nothing you can handle. Hey, once you done chewing, show the camera you done for the minute. Alright, look. I gotta wait a minute. Hey, for the people that never did this before, what you gotta tell them? Try it. Alright? Make quick food.
Good shit, Moogie. That's really good. Good shit, my boy. We'll get to 50 soon. I did 50 and 50. So good shit, good shit, good shit. Soon you're gonna be. That's gonna be you. You see the guy in camera? That's gonna be you, Moogie.
Of course. I'm from Ireland, man. I'm trying to tell you. Yeah. Where the timer? 31 seconds. All right. Lightweight.
Now I am. Ugh.
I'm going on my 40. You saying still a 3 or one up? Like, how hot is it? Like 5 now. 5? So you ain't sound hotter than that? Yeah, of course. I look like you about to cry. It's a spice. Spice? Yeah. It's a 5 out of 10. Yeah. That's great. But you gotta tell the people that think that's a joke, though. Try and make money. Appreciate it, bro. So you gonna get something to drink? Nah, okay. I wanna carry this, though. I want to carry this. He said he ain't getting nothing to drink. Nah. You gotta tell people. Try it. Alright? How much do you say this challenge is worth? $40.
Hey, man.
so today we here with Izzy Pesos. Izzy Pesos, you heard from New York.
EC Pesos, bro.
Okay, so look, what's the hottest thing you ever ate? Damn. It's about to be right now. Word. Yeah, I know you ain't saying how. Like, what's the hottest thing you ever ate? Like Takis or something. Word. See, look, I got the one tip for you. All you gotta do is chew it up. Once you're done, you wait a minute, then you get 40 things to do it. I think I can do it, but for me, hopefully this will line me up. Like, I'm trying to make sure I'm not in the bathroom, but we going there. I bet. Yeah, we here. Oh, all right. Rip it up, the chip in the bag. There we go. All right, bet. Oh, yeah. Hey, what it smell like? That's like under the bed, you heard? Under the bed? What do your bed smell like? No, not my bed. I'm just saying under the bed. It's black as hell. All right, bet. We on it. Hey, if you had to describe the flavor to the people that never ate it before, how would you describe it? Dry. Dry? How would you describe the flavor, though? The flavor? It tastes like cayenne pepper. If you just decide to, for me, have a cup of cayenne pepper, and you're going to put that in your mouth, that's what it tastes like. Okay, so look. Rate it from 1 through 10, how hot is it right now? 4. So it ain't that bad. Not that bad.
So this is a guy here in Florida, and he goes and he makes people do the hot chip challenge, and he goes around asking everybody basically. He's a fun guy to watch.
You think people be overreacting? A little bit. They be wildin'. It's not enough. Easy. That's what got me done. That's what got me done. Hey, I gotta wait a minute. Hey, for the people that never did this before, you got what?
Jolo chip.
If you see him, if you see the wicks, pop out. Get you some money. Hey, is this still a 4 or a win up? What is that right now? 6. 6? That's a 6. That's a fact. That's a 6. Woo. But guess what? I'm sturdy. You heard? Hey, going there for 2? We not. Whoa. You out. What you mean? You said 1. You said 1. Hey, you going there for 2 though? For New York? Not for New. No. We in Florida right now. I represent New York, but only for 1 chick. It's not no 2 New Yorks. There's only 1. For me, so I'm 1 chick up from New York. Huh?
It's Pikachu.
Simple, bro. Simple. It's still a 6 or a win up. Harlem, 6. Staying at 6. Staying at a 6? Gangster. Alright, do another one then. Nah. You geek it. Nah.
Casual flex. He's taking a picture with a fan.
And I went over there and live at. Hey, you did it. Oh, was your hand? Oh, that's crazy as hell, but for me, we from New York with it. Give me another shit right now. I'll play. Look, my boy. Yo, look at that. Yeah, come on. Wait a minute and then get 40. Literally, once it's not your mouth no more, you wait a minute and then get 40. It's content though. chip for you. All you gotta do is chew it up. Once you do, you wait a minute, then you get 40. You think you can do it?
I can do that, man.
So you feel like the chip is light work?
It is light as.
Yeah?
Yeah.
What make you think that though?
Because I ain't no bitch. Mama ain't raised no. Alright, let's see. You can raise no dress. Mama raised no. Mini, right?
What it smell like?
It smells negative. The whole thing?
Huh?
The whole thing?
The whole thing. Hey, what it tastes like? How would you describe the flavor to the people that never ate?
Hard.
Is that hot? Hey, do the flavor taste good though?
Oh, you can taste good.
Huh? You gotta finish the whole thing though for the 40. Hey, remember, if you spit it out, that's zero. If you spit it out, that's zero.
Wow.
Hey, ready? 1 through 10, how hot is it right now?
10.
10 already? Hey, you gotta wait for the kick in. Remember, once you done show the camera, you done so the minute can go. Alright, but yeah, now you gotta wait a minute. Hey, for the people that never did this before, do you recommend us to do it? No. No? Why not? Hey, is it hotter than the gummy bear or not?
Yeah, this is how you do that.
Yeah? How hot is this compared to the gummy bear?
You know, you asking me this question right now. Hold on.
You said what?
Give me a nigga a minute.
Give you a minute?
Give me a minute, man.
Man, you only got a minute. How you feeling? Hey, is it still a 10 or it's going up? Huh? Hey, still a 10 or it's going up? What is going up to? What is going up to?
Going up to 10, nigga.
10? Where you going? Hey, what you got to try to put that thing that's easy?
Not easy, gang.
Not easy?
Yeah.
You never do this again? I got another 40 for you if you do another one.
You like a dummy? I'm already a dummy for doing it. Yeah, that nigga style. You set me up.
Hey, you still gonna be outside spring break?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Chip ain't stopping nothing?
Check this out, people.
Alright, 20 more seconds. Hey, you wish you never did this?
Now, I want my 40. I ain't no.
Do another one there if you ain't no good.
No, I ain't that.
Where you going? Alright, you did it. Hey, what you gotta tell the people?
Hey, bro, don't ever do it. Like, hey. Nah, these niggas set me up.
Never in your life?
Never in my life. At least offer a nigga some water, gang.
What you mean I gave you 40? That thing gets out of drink.
Damn, yeah.
What I do?
But it was. Yeah, just about to bump me in some drink, bro.
You like this?
Yeah, I'm about to give me some drink right now, man. Right?
Yeah, you did it.
For a minute.
Where for you again?
Yo, you got 40. Yo.
Yeah, you did?
Yeah, 40. Nigga, soldier, bro.
40. Alright, man, so today we here with
Bob.
Alright, so look, what's the hottest thing you ever ate?
Probably some buffalo wings.
Buffalo wings?
Yeah.
Okay, look, I got the one chip for you. All you gotta do is chew it up. Once you done, you wait a minute, then you get 40. You think we do it?
Hell yeah.
Hey, did you enjoy the buffalo wings?
Yeah, they was alright. Some food. You ever did it before?
Huh?
You ever did it before? Yeah.
Hey, what it tastes like?
Alright guys, I'm gonna do 34 more encounters. What's that halo styles? Those are some type of dreads. I forgot what are the name of those. I seen a couple rappers with that same style. That's like a Florida stuff too, bro. Pacer!
Hell no, brother. I could though. Woo! Still a zero? Yeah. Why you making all that noise? Nigga. Huh? Nigga, this is a one-chip challenge. Man, I told you how hot is it. You said it's a zero. It is, but like, it got kicked to it. Is the buffalo wings hotter? Nah. It's hotter than the buffalo wings? Hell yeah. You ever do this again? So hey, from a scale of 1 to 10, is it going up or still the zero? It's going up, but I mean, I can tolerate that. What is that right now? Like 4? 4? Hell yeah.
Because we are the best movie. Best community in YouTube.
Got 30 more seconds. Hey, but you gotta tell the people that thing that's easy. Not easy, just don't be a... Hey, you heard him? He said he gonna double it up. You going there for another one? Low-key? For a minute? Or 45 seconds? Minute. How much time I got left? Got 20 more seconds. Got 10, 50. What? What happened? I just water. Where I see water? I don't even know, brother. I know. Hey, you still gonna be outside? Hell yeah. Teammate stopping there? Motion, no stop. I ain't good at it.
Best and the best.
I guess at a drink?
Hell yeah.
Right here. Right. Woo. Ain't going there for another one. Hell no. Like, yeah, Sprite, you think Sprite gonna calm me down?
Influencers who died trying to go viral.
On the 8th of November 2017, Chinese daredevil Wu Yangning climbed to the 62-story Huaiyuan Hua Center building in Changsha, China to record another one of his roof-topping challenge videos.
My boy got the Yeezy 350s. Ain't no way he gonna die. Ain't no way he gonna
People will be doing the dumbest shit ever.
die.
Not knowing that this one was going to be his last. Wu started his career working as a film extra and stuntman for low-budget productions, trying to break into the entertainment industry. Unfortunately, while he was good at his job,
Yo, this is aura. I shouldn't be egging behavior like this on because it's very dangerous. But y'all can't tell me my man don't look like Gojo. That's a fire selfie. If I didn't know any better, I would assume this is AI or this is edited. But that's a clean photo.
he struggled to earn a living from these jobs, forcing him to look elsewhere. So he turned to the internet and started posting daredevil roof-topping videos on Chinese platforms like Hoishan and Weibo. Roof-topping, for those of you
Weeaboo? I don't know. That sounds like a slur. Hold on. Who made that website?
who don't know, is an extreme form of urban exploration. Participants climb on top of tall structures like skyscrapers, bridges, and cranes and record themselves doing dangerous stunts around the area.
Damn, my boy. You sure you want to climb out with them beat-ass sneakers? Like, if you go record yourself, at least fix the jeans. You can't look like you shitted on your butt. Come on, those pants are super beach.
It's usually without any safety equipment like a harness or a safety net. The draw of these videos lies in the constant, ever-present risk that a single slip or misstep could be fatal. But Wu needed to stand out if he wanted to make a career out of it. So he took
No, he stood out way too heavy. You can't stand out like that, my boy.
things a step further. Instead of just posting videos about sitting or standing close to the edges, Wu posted stunts like riding a Segway right up to the edge, hanging from the ledges.
Dude, still to this day, I don't know how to use a Segway. And you telling me your ass is using a Segway at the edge of a building? You're asking for a death wish.
Doing pull-ups until he was close to muscle failure. This allowed him to gain an audience from the get-go, giving him the confidence to continue down this path.
Nice.
Over the years, he posted more than 500 videos and live streams to various platforms. And then
Okay, you're not making Mr. Beast type of money after the 100 video. It's time to try something new. Are you still getting an adrenaline rush when you do this? At this point, you probably
Crazy.
know what you're doing.
over 1 million followers on Weibo alone. These videos also earned him close to $83,000, making this his full-time career. Doing these crazy stunts allowed him to earn a better life for himself and his loved ones. that's exactly what happened with Wu in November 2017. He came across a competition promising $15,000 to the video that went the most viral. Wu needed this money to pay for his mother's medical expenses and wanted to...
Damn, bro. Yo, I'm just thinking about
Yep.
the mother. Imagine
It might be that same guy, Moogie.
did this so he could save her. Now she's going to have to suffer from her illness and suffer the loss of a child. R.I.P. man, that's sick.
Save the rest for his wedding. So on the morning of November 8th, he climbed to the roof of the Hua Center building to film the most jaw-dropping stunt yet. Most people aren't allowed to climb to the very top of these buildings, so we're likely in the free climb his way from the outside as well, adding life-threatening risks to this challenge before the camera even began rolling. After reaching the roof, he set up his tripod and began recording. He started lowering himself over the edge. First the right leg, and a few seconds later the left. However, instantly something was not right. He looked like he was struggling to hang on. I had to readjust it. He grabbed multiple times. He was potentially already exhausted from the free climb to the top, but he didn't really have the time to rest before someone from the building management might notice him and escort him back. So he went ahead with the stunt anyway, proceeding to do the pull-ups he was most well known for. The plan was to pull himself back up to safety after the third pull-up. He'd done the same dozens of times in the past. Unfortunately, things did not go as planned. The video showed him struggling to pull himself back over.
Bro, I feel like in a situation like this, shouldn't your body give
You heard the lighter.
adrenaline? I feel like you should give so much adrenaline knowing that you could potentially die that your body just defies the laws of gravity, of strength, and just goes crazy.
He ejected the third pull-up. He tried to use his feet, but the side of the building was too slippery to generate any traction. Wu kept trying until his grip failed, ascending and plunging 45 feet onto a lower terrace below. He did not survive this fall, and since he was completely alone when trying to record this video, no one knew what happened to him right away. His girlfriend filed a missing person report when he did return home, but it wasn't until the next day that a window cleaner discovered his remains. Wu wanted a better life for himself and his loved ones. Sadly, the risky tug for this viral stunt cost him everything.
R.I.P. man. It's crazy. Damn. I'm trying to think. Imagine all the people that do crazy things for virality, and then they see somebody on TikTok doing the bare minimum and getting millions of dollars. I can forget it, bro. Imagine going through loops of fire and you see a nigga sitting on his ass playing video games. Oh my god, bro, that shit would make me hate it.
On the night of February 5th, 2021, the Urban Air Treatment Park in Hermitage, Tennessee was filled to the brim with families and friend groups looking to enjoy the weekend night. However, on this night specifically, this would not last long. As one of the friend groups at the park was walking out into the parking lot, they saw a man running at them.
It's Pikachu.
With a butcher knife in his hand. This was 20-year-old Timothy Wilkes, an upstanding and hardworking person.
Nigga, is that not right? I'm tripping.
He's just a month away from graduating as an H1 technician. Damn, his future looked bright. However, Timothy's primary interest was in something else. He watched a lot of prank channels on YouTube and wanted to go viral with a prank of his own.
How you go from a technician to a YouTube prankster?
More specifically, he wanted to film a fake robbery prank where he records himself pretending to rob someone and then uploading the reaction to the internet.
Dude, that's the dumbest type of prank to me. When someone has to, like, peer further odds, like, you think everybody in America acts the same? Bro, we're, like, the only states or one of the only countries where, you know, open carry is a thing. I dare you try to do some prank like that in Texas, your ass gonna get blinked. And worst of all, the person who gets it is not even gonna go to jail. The person who sadly ended his life is probably scotch-free right now.
But an important thing about almost all of these prank videos that he was watching on YouTube is that they were staged. 9 times out of 10, the person being pranked already knows about the whole thing, is only acting terrified for the camera. Timothy either didn't know this crucial detail or he knew.
Bro, he looks like LeBron, bro.
So on the 5th of February, 2021, at around 9:25 p.m., he
Sonic Cho guy's story. Sonic Cho. What did he used to do?
People in this group, 23-year-old David Starnes Jr. was carrying a concealed firearm. From David's perspective, Timothy was a random man charging at him and his friends with a knife.
Wait, so did his own friend end his life? That's crazy. Either way, that's not a prank. I don't care what anybody says. I know what a prank is. A prank is like, that's funny, that's crazy. Like, oh, I didn't think so. I didn't think that would happen. Blah, blah, blah. Nigga, when you ain't running at, bro, I don't care who you are. What type of dumbass prank is that? Yo, if it's my friend and I'm looking at them and he's chasing me down with a knife, I'm gonna be like, are you dumb? I don't even play like that.
The split-second decision, David drew his firearm and opened fire, hitting Timothy once. Unfortunately, this one shot proved lethal, resulting in Timothy passing away before any help could arrive. David stayed at the scene until the police arrived and explained everything that happened. He was detained at the time, but the police released him later as his
You think so, Moogie?
R.I.P. Moral of the story, if you're gonna prank anybody, period, don't use weapons. That's lame. It has to be like harmless pranks.
On June 26, 2017, the girl YouTuber Mona Lisa Prince made a post on Twitter stating,
Sounds a good
Mona
patient.
Lisa? Yo, I think Mona Lisa is chocolate, but she still looks better than this girl.
me and Pedro are probably going to shoot one of the most dangerous videos ever.
Y'all are gonna shoot. Y'all are definitely gonna shoot. His idea, not mine. Look at her. She's trying to clear her name already.
His idea, not mine. At first glance, this sounded like a severe exaggeration of the drama hype for an upcoming video. When in reality, calling it the most dangerous video ever was still an understatement for the tragedy that was about to unfold just 3 hours later. The lead up to this incident started back in November 2016.
Down in the rabbit hole.
Pedro decided to start a family
Okay. I'll look into it.
This channel.
Damn, long ass name. Mona Lisa and Van. Yo, my boy Pedro, you not even gonna put your name in there?
Mostly consisted of vlogs of the two of them doing various challenges and going on adventures together. Normal, inoffensive family.
Damien, what's up, bro?
And while none of these videos went viral, they were still gaining consistent views, allowing the couple to gain thousands of subscribers by mid-2017. However, Pedro wanted to take his online career to the next level. The plan was to create a new channel called Damn It Boy, featuring daring stunts unlike anything the internet had seen before. He even had a clear vision for the direction of this content.
I think he said something like, he called it Damn It Boy because he wants people to look at his videos and be like, damn it, boy. No, we saw that shit and thought to ourselves, yo, bro, how can you be this dumb? R.I.P. you, but come on, bro, you gotta proceed with more caution. I don't think a single person said
Good
damn it.
stuff, man. Good stuff.
I'm gonna be showing you guys on my channel. You guys are gonna be saying, damn it, boy.
It was like dumbass boy, bro. I'm sorry. Replace damn it with dumbass. Respectfully, bro. R.I.P. you. I hope everybody.
You got it, man. You got it. Don't give up.
Be more smart. Don't use guns to make YouTube videos, and don't shoot yourself voluntarily, bro. Please.
But unlike his family channel that was going at a steady pace, Peter wanted this channel to have good momentum from the get-go. He wanted his first video to go mega viral, and to do that, he wanted to upload the most dangerous and death-defying stuff.
I blame Mr. Beast for this. It all started off with you saying, or with you counting to 1 million, or however long you counted to.
Longer than you can think of. So after much deliberation, this was the idea he came up with.
The point of this video is, I really just want to see
as a personal trainer and fitness coach in Russia. Over the years, he trained many elite athletes in person while also posting online guides and tips under the name Dimitri Fit for his more than
Nice,
40,000
interesting.
Bro, I ain't gonna lie. I understand some workouts require you to arch your back and stick out your butt. I be feeling mad wrong doing all of this, bro.
Tips under the name Dimitri Fit for his more than 40,000 followers. The most notable aspect of Dimitri's content, however, was his dedication to authenticity. He followed the same program he taught to demonstrate firsthand its effectiveness. What he never anticipated was that his readiness to put himself on the line would ultimately cost him everything. It began in September 2025 when Dimitri announced a challenge to deliberately gain at least 55 pounds or 25 kilograms and lose it all using his own training and dietary regimen. He also put a roughly $100 reward for any viewer who would lose 10% of their body weight by the end of 2025. In a post promoting this challenge, Dimitri wrote, "Friends, my weight loss course is starting soon where you can win cool prizes and most importantly build a beautiful body, learn how to eat, and have fun." Things were progressing smoothly. However, there was just one major hurdle standing in his way. Gaining over 50 pounds in such a short time wasn't going to be easy.
Please don't tell me you diet eating food. Please don't tell me you diet eating food, bro. That's like the most simple thing to do, too. Like, losing weight is much harder. Wait, actually, gaining weight is easier. You just have to be, like, extremely lean.
So, to stay competitive in his own challenge, Dimitri put himself on a crash diet of over 10,000 calories a day. For some context, most adult men with his build need somewhere between 2,500 and 3,000 calories to maintain their weight. He posts videos eating mountains of calorie-dense foods with lots of sugars and fat, and this worked just as expected. By November 18th, he weighed 230 pounds or 105 kilos and was rapidly approaching his goal. Unfortunately, the challenge came to an abrupt stop just a few days after he posted this video. Friends reported Dimitri missing training sessions, claiming that he wasn't feeling well and that he needed to see a doctor. But before he had the appointment, Dimitri passed away from cardiac arrest in his sleep at just 30 years old.
My boy was looking fit, though. He was looking fit. Yeah, don't
Alrighty.
get me wrong.
How used your source on Pacer?
That's just unfortunate. Wow. If anything, that just goes to show you, bro, the problem is not being big. The problem is just the fact that it's going to be unhealthy and it's going to treat your body like shit.
10,000 calorie diet overtaxed his body, eventually leading to a sudden and catastrophic collapse. On July 15, 2024, Indian travel influencer Anvi Kamdar, known online as the Global Journal, posted a list of her top places to visit in the country, not knowing that this would become the last time her nearly 300,000 fans would see her online.
Damn.
She'd been posting content on the internet since 2016 and had become a very trusted travel blogger. Anvi visited nearly every corner of her country, highlighted underrated destination spots, and made it a point to spread positivity through her content. However, this effort was cut short just a day after she posted this video.
Alright, guys. One more.
Fall on July 16th, north 8 miles from Mumbai. The ground surrounding the 178-foot waterfall was wet and slippery. Anvi was being very cautious. This wasn't her first time visiting.
Was she even dying trying to go viral? She was just doing her job. Everyone else literally was trying to go viral, but with her,
Alrighty, guys. That's gonna be it. Damn, Parker. My boy. How you doing? Sorry, Parker. I'm about to dip. Been streaming for almost 4 hours. Wow. Thank you, Moogie. Thank you, Pacer. Thank you, boys. Thank you. Aguilera. Omar, welcome to the family, Banny. Epic, Freddy, Charizard. Charizard wasn't something today. Jason, it was good having a conversation with you, bro. Xavier, what's up? Pablo. Everyone. I love you guys. Stay safe. And I'll be seeing you guys soon. YouTube.